think we're good to go. Someone's still loading in. I'll do that. So where we last left off, it has been a while. You all had just returned from the upper plane, sometimes known as heaven, after being transported there while doing a quest. A powerful artifact that Runa had acquired some time ago was used and teleported you all away from the danger you were facing at that moment to the upper plane. And after several days of traveling through it, you guys had heard that Runa's brother, Rune, was in the upper plane somewhere. You guys went to find him and eventually did. Found him imprisoned in one of the demi-planes of the gods. You then talked to him, realized that he was going a bit genocidally crazy, and was trying to take out all of the lizard folks that he could, including their god. And you guys went to meet with the god of the lizard folks. Rune slipped in under the cover of Runa's shadow, and using a strange dagger that he had, killed the god of the lizard folks incredibly easy using that dagger. You guys had a brief battle with him where you almost defeated him, but he barely got away. You guys went to follow him and realized that he was on the material plane, and that is where when you returned back to the material plane. Now, a few days after that, you guys have traveled westward, trying to find more information about him. You traveled to an old friend of yours named Garth Greyward, powerful wizard who possibly had some scrying spells. You guys went to visit him, and you performed these scrying spells and realized that Rune was in the city of Corinthius, which is not too far away, a few days' travel to the northwest. As we'll pick back up, you guys had just rested in Garth Greyward's tower. What would you like to do?
So we're heading to the city, right?
Yes.
Where Rune was last seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess we could continue on our way there. But after everyone was done with what they needed to do with Grey Ward.
Yeah, I think you guys might have wanted to do a bit more studying, looking through his library or anything like that, but you don't have to if there's nothing else you think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think we have to kill Garth Greyward.
What?
No, I'm joking.
I've
I
been leading to
personally
this.
have it. Listen, the amount of XP you could get from killing a wizard this powerful, like, it's worth keeping in mind.
You guys would jump up a few levels.
Any takers? No, okay. I got nothing to research, so I'm good to go whenever, in case anyone else has anything.
I do think we should look into. We should prepare for this encounter. We should not just bum rush Rune.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, it did almost work last time, and we have an extra party member, but fair point.
Fucking just jump Jutsu Kaisen him.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could look up what's going on with his, Rune's powers or, armor. I don't know.
The armor is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I definitely think we need to find some way to stop him from teleporting away again.
Oh yeah.
However
for sure.
we do that, I don't know. On a meta level anyway, Cersei might know something. She seems like the type.
I think if you guys want to do a bit of studying, trying to find what's up with the armor and what's up with maybe the dagger, you guys could give me a nature check. I think that.
Can I
I'll say
do an
nature.
esoteric or diverse lore?
Yes, you could.
All right. Why do I have on-screen dice now?
Oh, I
It's
added
odd.
those back. I don't know if I had them when we first started, but I thought it was making it lag again. I think I fixed the lag, or like kind of. Anyway, I'm a little unsure of what the DC would be. Let me check what the standard DC stuff would. It's been a little bit since we played. Let me check. Okay. 17. You are not sure. If anyone else wants to give a nature check, you can go. Seven. Pretty good. I'll say 27 is pretty good. So I think that you would realize that the armor is probably something you could tell that is some sort of like powerful thing that is empowering his armor. He's not really wearing armor underneath, it's special armor that's covering him. But that armor is not like something he is doing. It seems to be something related to fire or heat. I won't say you'll be able to tell much more than that. And I'll say for the dagger, you are not sure about what the dagger could be. It's like a crystal clear dagger. It had some like energy that was like flowing through it. Let's see.
I see. He's being juiced.
So, kind of from last session, did I notice that there was kind of like an influence over Rune?
Yes, you certainly did.
Okay. Can I like try to research like if there are any gods related to like kind of like the powers that Rune was granted?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Yeah. My screen randomly refreshed just as I was about to click. I'm like,
That is unfortunate. We'll give you
it literally like turned to black. I'm like, what is happening? But you could totally roll for me. I'm just gonna refresh my page.
Okay, I'll do that. Nature check +0. Oh no, it's religion check, sorry. Which is
Yeah.
also +0, so I won't even just.
Yeah.
13. I'll say you know of one god who's related to fire, and Rune had a lot of fire stuff, as Ando just pointed out. That's Ignar, the god of fire, but he's part of the Bright Pantheon. He's a very popular god. It doesn't seem like he hands out powers like Rune had too often.
It still wouldn't hurt to at least check him out and like ask, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that he was able to, in some way, conjure demons.
That's true. Yep. Anyone else wants to do any research while you guys are here?
We could look into something regarding potentially preventing him from teleporting away.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Perhaps some sort of ritual in that form.
Okay. I'll say whoever wants to do that can give me an Arcana check.
Esoteric alert.
I see a dice
you
on the
can do it.
screen.
Yeah, the dice are here.
Whoa.
Natural 20.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
Whoa.
By the way,
I'll
Sorry.
also do Arcana,
okay, go for
if
it.
that's okay.
But if you guys want to customize your dice, you can press on the little gears towards the right side.
Whoa.
go to configure settings, then it
Mhm.
should be Dice So Nice 3D dice settings.
Okay. My Pathfinder is really acting up. Like it's literally like showing like after I click something it's showing me a black screen. Like
That's
yeah. I'm gonna try to refresh it again, but
okay. Anyway, natural 20 and Cersei got a 31. Handedly, I believe there is a spell that can prevent teleportation. I just don't remember what it is.
Very fair.
If there's not one, I'm sure I can just move. Because, like, I feel like. I'm gonna check. One second.
Yeah.
Dimensional Anchor.
Yeah.
Let me show you. That. Oh, it's right. Yes, there's Planar Tether, which is not Dimensional Anchor. I believe they changed with the remaster. It is a 4th rank spell. You stitch the target to its current plane. While the target is affected by planar tether, the spell attempts to counteract any teleportation effects that would move the target or transport to a different plane. I'll say you find out about the spell. You don't find like how to cast the spell or anything like that. Rise and Cersei, you guys both find this. You guys would not be able to cast it even if you did find it until you guys reached next level. Which I'm not sure how long that will. Maybe not too much longer. But yeah, that spell would directly prevent teleportation. Anything else from anyone?
Oh, you know what else we should look into? Some kind of a fire warding effect. Try to get some resistance to all the fireballs he was spamming.
That is potentially true, yeah.
I'll say
Tanking a million fireballs is not a great strategy.
bringing that up. You all, I'll say with the natural 20 and 31, which is also a crit, you guys find in the tower a robe that is colored orange. And you can tell that it has a intense magical energy coming from it. Also, you can tell it's a robe of fire that gives you resistance to fire.
Are we asking or are we stealing?
Potentially, I could ask Garth if he could teach me how to make one of these, because I can craft that. I
right.
think.
Hopefully.
I mean, we could just yoink it and try and reverse engineer it too.
Ooh.
I would rather not betray the fucking
Mhm.
extremely powerful wizard.
But
Yeah.
stealing is so cool.
Do we have time if like hypothetically how long would it take to craft that?
It would take 2 days at the least. It'd probably take several weeks at the most. It depends on how cheap you want to get it. It is currently 320 gold to make. You guys do have
Oof.
a lot of money.
That is true.
It wouldn't take too long. It would. It's not really a problem with time. Just money.
Well, it's up to you, Cersei.
Because my thought is, do we want to have to deliberate on who we give that to?
Probably like the one like Rune would want to kill the most. Or whoever's the squishiest.
Both of those are good questions.
I'm pretty sure the answer to both of them is Runa.
This is
Yeah.
that is fair. Okay. Well, it's up to you if you want to make it, but either way, we have to go to Rune's next known location as quickly as possible because he might be skedaddling out of town. Like,
That is true. How long roughly have we been like studying at this point?
Maybe like 3 hours. Not too much.
Okay, so we're not like already way behind after
No,
like
no.
days in the library.
Which-
let's ask the old man. I'll say Mirais will go for this one with whomever else may have found the cloak. Go up to Garth Greyward. I'll ask him. I hate to ask any more of you than we already have, but we found an implement here that we might be able to use. Both we wanted to ask if we could borrow it, but as well as if you might be able to teach us how we could recreate it.
Oh, what was it?
It was. I'm forgetting the exact name for it.
It was the Robofire.
Robofire. This Robofire.
Oh, that old thing of rags. Yeah, you could keep that if you wish. It's not too difficult to make. I could draw up a quick sort of schematic. It's very easy. The runes are not particularly complicated.
If you wouldn't mind, we would appreciate it.
Oh yes, of course. You've been very kind to me. I would appreciate more visitors coming around here, so I do appreciate the company. He goes ahead. He takes like a piece of parchment. He quickly draws some runes in like a few minutes. Hands them over to you. They seem to be a pretty good schematic of like taking like a normal robe and then turning into a robe of fire.
Got it. Crafting recipe obtained.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
I'll go and give that to Cersei, because she's the only one who could craft it.
Mhm.
I believe I just a robe of fire.
Uh.
Unless you want it. Speaking of which, who wants the
I mean,
robe of fire?
Let's see. It honestly to whoever. Like, I don't mind if it's not to Runa. So
I mean, if we're aiming to be able to have the full group wearing that, it kind of doesn't matter at the moment unless we fight something that has fire resistance on our way there, or fire damage.
I'll say that the fire resistance is not the only part of the robes. You do get a 2-action ability that you can use, which will increase your speed by 30 feet for a minute.
ooh,
That's actually huge.
that is very, very useful.
Now who wants it? Because I wouldn't mind giving Mirais that, because they have to move around in combat pretty frequently, but I won't be insistent upon it.
I'd say, since maybe we could give it to our tank, because he's the one who's gonna be like in the most like close range, of course, and probably if we could craft another one to our squishiest one.
That is fair. Nanda, would you like the cloak? Or robe? I keep thinking it's a cloak.
I also almost said cloak.
I think I'd rather have Mirais have it. Just because if they're gonna be in melee, and I have like, I have health.
Gotcha. Any objections on a very broad scale, at least?
Nope.
Nope.
Let's give it to the bird.
The bird gets the roll of
Yeah.
fire. You get that. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do while you guys are here? I think he's gonna get back on the road.
Nope.
I will thank Garth for his services before we leave.
He does a little bow. He's like, "It was a pleasure seeing you all again.
Yes, of course. Till we meet again.
Till we meet again." That being said, you guys go back on the road, begin to travel westward to the city of Corinthians. A few hours into your travel, not too much travel encounters, I'll be honest with you guys. But everyone going to give me a perception check. There's at least one travel encounter.
All right.
It's all rolled a 25. I will say, this is a side note, but group 1 was all rolling 26s yesterday. This
Oh
is
my
kind
God.
of really funny. Ignoring that, you guys continue on the road. Partway through, as you guys approach this sort of like crossroad area over here, your very high pitched screeches off in the distance, all around you.
Whoa.
Are these humanoid screeches
These are
or
not
monster
humanoid
screeches?
screeches. These sound almost like bats.
Whoa. Hmm.
I will take the opportunity to put up my false vitality.
Oh yeah.
You can also put up
I might
mage
want
armor.
to put up mist armor too.
Yeah, you guys can
I
both
always
do
have
that.
mage armor up.
Yeah, I just need to apply.
Can we search for the source of the noise?
You guys rolled pretty well. I'll go after those checks. You guys do the screeches all around you. In fact, I'll say you guys rolled pretty dang well. You guys see flying through the airs these small bat-like creatures. They're a bit more humanoid than bats. They have almost human-like faces on them, and they're moving towards you all quickly.
Can I raise shield?
Yes, I'll let you wish. You do that. They're moving towards you quickly. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I'm gonna tank it. I think we're good. Let's
Okay.
let's fucking.
Okay. You guys see about 10 of them coming towards you. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, dearie.
God
I'm
damn.
gonna
All
roll
right.
a lot of initiative.
Lots and lots. Oh my god, my page just crashed again.
Oh,
I think it's probably these like D20 animations, Loki.
you
Is
think
there a
so?
way I could turn
can
it
get-
off? Or...
I'll get rid of them.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think I can just turn it off for now.
Coolio. Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're good.
I used to turn them off on my end sometimes.
Mm.
I'll just do it. I'll reload.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to enter the game again.
It is not loading back for me. Once I restarted.
Whoa.
Are any of you guys back?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
I just
no.
Oh.
think it's still loading.
Let me try and refresh it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm back in.
Get there in a second.
Yeah, it's fine. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, no, I still see a black screen, but
That is unfortunate.
yeah.
See if I can. It's not good yet. I'm still not joining.
That's interesting. You know, 10 of these bats die. Let's see if that changes it. Or not 10 of them, 5 of them. Let's see if it's a numbers thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go. I'm finally there.
Okay, I think I might have just
Oh,
been
yeah.
too many tokens.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good.
What the hell?
Okay, this fight's gonna be a lot easier than it would have been otherwise, but Brent, I think you still need a little initiative.
Initiative. Where's the initiative?
Be on the right side.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Bossy, you're up first. You see these bats move towards you.
I will start by pulling out a Courageous Anthem, 60-foot emanation and all. So everyone gets that +1 status bonus stuff, and let me check some distances. Okay, I will then move a little bit closer to one of these, so get down. Hold on. 5, I'll say. I can do. I'll do a recall knowledge check if possible on these things to see if I can get something out of that.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
Nature, you are confident that if you could know anything about these creatures, you would. but just visibly looking at them, you can tell that they seem to have pretty good reflexes,
Good to know.
but you don't know what these creatures are. That is your turn. Runa, your turn.
Okay. Shield is already raised. Does that count as an action or?
No, I'll say you did that right before con.
Cool, yo. I think, let's see. I'll wait until like the bats come a bit closer to do like a big AoE thing, but for now I think I'm just gonna focus fire
Okay.
on the one that's like kind of like adjacent to me. So like the one that's like closest
Mm-hmm.
across from me. And I will do Telekinetic Projectile.
Go for it. Roll and attack.
Ooh.
16 will not hit. You're at a bit of a distance, so you try and shunt this telekinetic projectile. They're a bit far away. They're a bit small creatures. You go wide. You have one more action.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack again.
Okay. Telekinetic projectile is 2 actions.
Oh damn. Okay. Let's see. I'm like trying to find one that's like one action.
Hopefully you have
I think I'll
these
end my
spells.
turn there.
Okay. So one of the bats turns. They are going to move towards you. Or not, Mariah. Bossy. Get closer here. Going to then dart towards you very rapidly and go directly for your eyes.
Damn, okay.
If it hits first, roll pretty well. 27, not a crit. For 7 points of damage. I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Right. Oh boy.
Natural 1.
Whoa.
You see this creature dart towards you, begin to claw into your eyes. You feel them begin to be heavily damaged. You are blind for the next minute.
Oof.
Oh man.
That is not good at all.
No, it is not. It's gonna make doing anything, especially like range spells like healing, very difficult.
Yeah. I think you also cannot see where your allies are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So if you do anything AoE, it's going to be real interesting. Okay, that one's turn. Miraz. You saw this one go after Vasi, tear out its eyes.
Okay, I will take a stride action and 25 to get about there. You know what? Actually, that's not a great idea because if I kill that thing, Bossy can't do shit. Let me take a peep at something here. Well, first I'll do an exploit vulnerability. So let me see if I can get anything on these creatures.
28 is a critical success. You, with the same energy you were getting off of the red caps earlier, these have a weakness to cold eye. They are immune to sleep as well.
Gotcha, okay. Sleep, cold iron, which we don't have outside of the use of exploit vulnerability. Good to know. Actually, not sure. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take an attack on it.
Go for it. 24 will hit. Go with damage.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Okay. There we go.
12 points of damage, plus a little extra because of cold iron. You pierce this bout with the rapier. It is looking rough already from that one single attack.
Gotcha.
They're not particularly tanky creatures.
But they can claw your fucking eyes
But they can claw your eyes out. Believe as your turn. That's turns. This one's gonna go for Nando. Gonna go here and it's gonna try and claw Nando's eyes out. Remove all of them. This one's gonna do the same thing for Humorize. And this one can get Cersei. Okay. 3 attacks, one on Nando, one on Mirage, one on Cersei. That one's on Nando, and it will not hit. Second one on Mirage. 28 will hit. Third one on Cersei. 23 will just hit.
Nando will intercept
Okay.
for Cersei.
And you will take 9 points of damage. As you take that damage for Cersei, I'm going to need you to make a Fortitude saving throw, as well as Humorize, who also takes 9 points of damage.
No. Fortitude save.
Yep. Those are both successes. And you are fine. They try and go for your eyes. You push them back before they can damage them too much. Still get a good bit of damage on. Nando, your turn.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
I will first taunt the one by Cersei.
Hey, it's
And-
haunted.
And then I will defensive advance.
Yep.
Shoot. Going for the nearest one.
25 will hit, don't roll for damage. 13 points of damage. You slam into this one, putting it down on the ground. Wolfie gets one action as well, either move or strike.
I guess
Gonna do that. Cersei, your turn.
Probably a bad idea to fireball right now. I think I would hit a lot of my friends. I'm going to electric arc the one closest to me and the one closest to Nando.
Okay, go for it. These like saving throws. Failure and success. Normal damage. 12 points of damage to the one next to you, 6 points of damage to the other one. You shoot out a bit of electricity, arcs over Nando into the other one. You have one more action.
I will. Move down here. That is all.
Okay. Apparently, Luna's screen is exploded or something.
Yeah, like whatever happened to them, like what the heck? Like
I'm not sure.
I'll just play like this, honestly. I don't want to refresh it again.
Okay. If you need to look at my history, you can.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
This one's gonna go Nando, go for the eyes again. Natural 1 does not hit. Tries to grab on your eyes, Nando, and is unable to. Bossy, your turn. You're blind.
Bossy, with his eyes clawed out, lets out like a extended, like boisterous laugh and says, "You can do better than that!" And then is going to try and, well, first they are going to shift to the Dirge of Doom as opposed to Courageous Anthem, which will cast Fear on stuff within 30 feet of them.
Let me see. So that is 4.
All frightened one, which is great. Love that. And then gonna make a smoking sword attack on the one that is right there. I want to say it was. What is the subtraction of like an attack roll if I'm blinded?
Let me see. A -4 to status penalty to perception checks. You're immune to visual effects. You can't detect anything with vision. So you do not. You would know that the bat is like right next to you because you saw it attack you, but you do not know Mirais is next to you.
Roll the fucking dice. If Mirais gets hit, Mirais gets hit. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes.
I'll say the first one, you are pretty confident that like the one right in front of you is where it is. You can still hear, so you know that's like still screeching next to you, but this one still doesn't hit. You go for an attack, it misses completely. Actually, I believe since everything is undetected to you, you now have to roll a DC 11 flat check if you were to attack anything. And if you get lower than an 11, it misses automatically.
Is that in addition to a regular roll?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, let's go again. I got one more action. I miss.
Yeah, you miss. You just are swinging wildly. You cannot see. Go for an attack. Miss completely. That is your turn.
Yeah.
Runa, your turn.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I was like what? I was like, can y'all not hear me? Or, but, since I'm blind right now, basically, what is going on? Like, is somebody getting surrounded or anything?
Currently, Nando is surrounded. You are adjacent to one of the bats. You are currently flanking with Wolfie.
Perfect. Let's see. So there is, if I did animated assault, with that, or actually, how about this one? Like, okay, not. So it's a 10-foot burst.
That's a
Would
10
that hit Yeah.
You could angle it. I don't know if there's a place you can put it where it can hit like multiple creatures and also not hit your allies. Like you could hit like 2 of these creatures, but you'd probably have to hit Nando or you'd have to hit Wolfie.
Oh shit. Damn. Like, I don't want to hit any of my allies, so like, I wonder if Concordant Choir could work, possibly.
Concordant Choir is another 10-foot burst with 2 actions. Or it's
Oh.
30 feet around you, which would hit like I think all of your allies. Which I'm assuming you do not want that.
Whoops.
But you can do 1 action with that, and it will deal damage to a single enemy.
Okay, how about I try to cast sleep?
I'm like, they are immune to sleep.
God damn it! None of these spells are gonna work. Fine, I'll do Telekinetic Projectile because that's the only thing I can do right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess on that one that's right next to you.
Yeah.
20 will hit. Don't roll for damage. I'll say
Nice.
they did change Telekinetic Projectile a little bit for psychics. Now when you hit it, it will knock it back 5 feet.
Nice. Whoa.
20 points of damage. It does not get knocked back 5 feet as you kill it.
Whoa.
You gather up some of the stones from the road, pelt it at this creature, and it is pelted to death and falls on the ground.
I love the like the adjectives for these fae, like small fae native, small fae naked, small fae awful.
I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's a module I got a while ago. I've not paid attention to it.
I'm like, naked fae? Like,
I
what?
don't know why it's naked.
And why is
kind of
that one awful?
Yeah. That one is naked, but the others are not. So
Yeah.
it's intentionally naked. Like
All the other ones are fully clothed.
Right? And one of them is just
Freaky
awful.
ass
for no
fae.
reason. Freaky
What-
ass fae.
One of them is just the worst. That guy's awful. Anyway, it is one of their turns, and it is going to continue to attack Vasi. So roll for that. This I'll do 3 attacks on Vasi. One's a natural 20. The other 2 miss.
this game
Awesome.
loves hitting me with natural 20s.
Yeah. You take 20 points of damage, Vasi, as it goes and continues to tear into your face.
Wolf.
Ouch.
It's its turn, Mirais.
All right. It's probably just gonna be a lot of killing shit, huh? Yeah. Oh, there we go. I'll take a strike against the one that's trying to kill Vasi first, just because. Or well. Okay, hold on. I'll take a strike against the one that's at to my south, Mirais' south.
18 will hit. Roll for damage. 14 points of damage. A extra is a cold iron. Hit, that's 1 action.
And then I will do a stride action to move here and then here. Which actually, I don't know if that will do anything because Fossey is blind, but whatever.
I think it would. I don't see anything that says it wouldn't.
Fair enough. Great move then. Good job, me. Then I will attack it with the rapier while flanking it. Yeesh.
Okay. 13 will not hit, unfortunately. You go around it, slash at its back, and it moves out of the way just barely. That's your turn. It's the naked one's turn. He's going to claw at Nando's eyes. That's a 23, which will not hit. I have an armor class of 28, which is kind of crazy. Second attack will not hit. That's its turn. Another one over here. One sees its friend swarming on Vasi and is going to join. Like, that's just 2 attacks. First one hits, second one doesn't. Oh no, this is really bad for Vasi. Vasi takes 4 points of damage.
After
Oh
the
my gosh.
20, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Vasi's at like half health. That is its turn, Nando.
Okay. Nando will try to dispatch. What's this one called?
That was just the normal ship. Or- yeah. One of those.
Right. Shit, I think it's the naked one. Oh,
Well, you're distracted by its nakedness, and you get a natural one. Go for that strike and you do not hit. 2 more actions.
I guess I'll just try to hit again.
Yeah. That will hit. Go roll for damage. You go ahead, take your hammer, slam it down on its back, cracks completely, killing the naked one. One more action.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who to taunt. Where should I move? I'll move down.
Okay. That is your turn, but Wolfie gets an action.
Oh. Wolfie will step in front of some of our friends.
That's your turn, Cersei.
Cersei is going to throw a phase bolt at the one up top.
Okay, go for it. That will hit. Go roll for damage. 9 points of damage. Creature chuck a phase bolt at it, goes right through its wings, and it's a little damage. One more action.
We'll put up a glass shield.
Yep. It is the awful one's turn. Just say goes towards Wolfie and tries to claw out Wolfie's eyes.
Oh no.
Now, will hit. I need Wolfie to make a fortitude saving. And Wolfie takes 5 points of damage. Wolfie succeeds and is not blinded. And the second attack from the creature will not hit. Bossy, your turn. You still know that there's one creature in front of you. You do not know anything else.
Avasi's gonna keep up the Dirge of Doom, and then we'll do a second rank Soothe on themselves. Nice. That's it.
Okay. We're up.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna focus fire on the next closest fey creature towards me and do a telekinetic projectile.
For it.
Alrighty. Bloop. Do.
22 will hit. Go roll for damage.
Nice.
23 points of damage. Same thing as the last time. You gather a few bits of stone, chucking at the creature, killing it instantly. It's not particularly tanky. One more
Nice.
action.
I think that's it for me.
Yep. Okay, 2 creatures left. I think they're going to keep swarming Bossy. First one, I think hits. Second one does not hit. Yeah, only one hits. Oh, intercept attack. You will take 6 points of damage, which I believe you will reduce that completely. Yep, you take 2. You push Bossy out of the way, taking the brunt of the damage. That is that guy's turn. Miraz.
Gotta fuck some dudes up. Let me strike the one between the two of us.
I believe because of flanking that will hit.
Very cool.
And I believe because of cold damage that will kill it. You slash it through its back using the cold iron to damage it a little bit more, and it is dead.
Right, then I will take a stride action to get there, and then make another attack against this one.
23 will definitely hit. Go roll for damage.
Nice.
You also kill this one. And there are no more
Hooray.
remaining.
Ooh.
Pretty quickly, you guys dispatch all of the bats that were surrounding you. They are dead.
Nice.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming they don't have any interesting loot on them.
No, they were mostly naked. Well, actually, just one of them was. Others were wearing clothes. Did not have any weapons.
Okay.
Can I roll to kind of like try to identify or like kind of investigate what they are?
Go ahead and give me a nature.
Okay.
$13. You do not know anything about these creatures.
They had nothing on them, or
No, they just had like claws. That's how they were attacking you.
huh? Should we all move on from this, or is anyone interested in investigating more?
I'll do Asmari's esoteric lore, I would say, just to see if, like,
is there anything we should be worried about with these creatures being here? Is it just a happenstance thing that like these weird fae things are in this plane, like that kind of thing?
Yeah. I guess that would be nature as well.
Diverse lore. Let's go.
Yep. Go for it. 15.
Hero point.
Yeah, go for it. Actually, everyone already should have another hero point.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna
Or-
exit out my screen because my screen exploded. So I'm gonna try to
Okay.
do this one more time.
That's fine. 31. So, few things. Out of I almost said out of character. I'm not really playing character, am I? Out of character, you guys, I think I've mentioned it a few times, the Fae do not exist. They're not
Whoa.
something that are like a part of the world. Kind of. As far as your characters would know, there's nothing called the Fae in the world.
Okay, good to know.
Mirais, with a 31, you would realize that these creatures have a very, like, they have a lot of similarities, notably that weakness to cold iron, to the red caps you fought.
Okay. Huh, alright. Mirais is more or less than kind of just stumped. Like, it's a weird creature. It was kind of similar to those dudes we fought earlier, but
You guys,
that's about it.
I think you guys did come to the conclusion that the red caps were sent by Rune, were related to Rune in some way, considering you had, like, some fur on one of the red caps' weapon.
Yeah. So, like with that conclusion where it's like they both seem similar creatures, it's also a possibility that Rune probably summoned them too.
Or whatever is empowering Renee.
Yeah. So possibly could they be from another dimension or
Well, given your brother's propensity for doing that kind of thing, I wouldn't be surprised.
it's very concerning because if they're from other dimensions, it could throw off like kind of the balance, I suppose, of this world. Because they're not meant to be here.
That is very true, but we are doing what we can to remedy that. We're trying to find your brother, so if he's the cause of it, then that's the best course of action.
I nod, I'm like, yeah, no, for sure, of course. So should we carry on?
Might as well. Best not to get too sidetracked, especially if that's his intent.
All right.
Do we need to look over Vasi's eyes?
Bossie's eyes heal shortly after. They weren't damaged too badly.
I figure at this point they're still kind of blinking the blood out and like squinting really hard. And, like, I'll be fine. I think I can. I've had worse, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nanda digs around in the healer's toolkit and just there's a bunch of like big leaves and he folds like those Inuit snow glasses like with the slit.
Yeah, like
And
the
just
really like thin slit.
gives it to Vasi.
Takes like half a second because Vasi cannot see you like holding this outstretched. Just eventually they figure it out, pick it up, put it on. Like, I still can't really see.
It should help with the sensitivity.
But I think the biggest problem is that my eyes are bleeding, or I can't see through that.
Do you think you could heal yourself, or?
I already did. It's gonna work in a minute, but right now I'm very blind.
Oof.
Just give it like 5 minutes. I'll get up. It's fine.
Well, we'll be your seeing eyes, and we'll guide you wherever you need.
I appreciate it. Your generosity knows no bounds.
I tried.
Okay.
All right, should we head on out?
For sure.
You guys head on out, back on the road. A few days of travel, you guys do get a long rest. If you don't want to take that, go ahead.
For sure.
But as you guys get further along the road, you travel northwestward, and eventually you find yourselves crossing over a bridge. On the other side of that bridge is a small city. Calling it a city is a bit of a stretch. As you see, it is very early in its development. It is a good number of wooden buildings. They look pretty new. Looking at them, it's pretty small. There's a small keep on the hill where you can guess, like, people who run the town is probably the king reside in that keep. Looking out on the rest of the city of Corinthius, you guys get closer and closer and see that there's a number of people going about their daily business. They don't pay too much mind to you. There's a pretty heavy guard presence. A lot of them are like soldiers wearing like pretty nice armor, doing their own thing, going about their daily patrols. No one pays too much mind to you. And eventually, you guys reach the city center. Number of shops surrounding you. There's a nice tavern. Get there. You guys are free to go about your business.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Do we know why Rune went here, like in particular?
You guys do not know.
Okay. This is a really bad time for neither of my characters to be very good or knowledgeable about society.
I think I'm good at society. I
Right,
haven't
oh.
had to use it.
Vasi has a +9 at society.
Nice. You see how much I have? +12.
I figure it's a bit of a long shot since Vasi hasn't been around here, but they're also like a traveling storyteller, so they might have heard things. Do they know anything in particular about the city that like piques their interest? Like, is it like a wealthy trading hub? Is there like important noble families, or like some center of arcane study? Anything like that?
I'll say you can give me society. I'll also let you do performance at a slightly higher DC.
See how that goes. Yeesh.
17, 16. You know that there's not really too much going on in the city. There's no like magical school, mostly because the city's pretty new. That was shortly after the war. I think we've mentioned this before, so Vasi would know that the city is ruled over by King Orangar Belal. Who actually I don't know if King Rangar Rayon. Apologies. He's the guy who's leading the war against the elves. You briefly encountered some of his soldiers. He established his city shortly after the war. That's about all you know.
Still useful though.
Okay. There, you guys approach the city center. You see that there is a number of shops. There's a blacksmith. There's a store that's selling like runes for weapons or armor. There's a magic shop that you guys can go into. You guys have a lot of money. We're gonna put a few shops here.
Hmm.
Where is the blacksmith and magic shop specifically?
The magic shop is towards the left in this building right here, right next to the road, and the blacksmith and the runesmith are towards the right.
Head over to the. Okay, that's interesting. They're both moving at the same time.
They're moving in tandem. You have to like unselect the character thing and then select it.
It's interesting. Hold on. Okay, you know what? They're just gonna do that for a little while.
You should be able to just double click on the blacksmith if you want.
Gotcha. Taking a quick peep at that. Just interesting armors in here. I don't think I could ever find a use for it, but parachute mail sounds really funny.
Well, if you guys go mountain climbing again and things are looking a little dicey.
Oh my gosh. We have to jump off the mountain.
I mean, it would also be really funny if we fell off the mountain and then, like, the wind was just so strong that when you use the parachute mail, you just go, like, way over there. Like, it's gonna take you a week's travel time to get back with the party. Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. Then you're lost in another dimension again.
Yeah. Somehow you end up in heaven.
Well, you know, it's how it goes.
Maybe it'll be Mirage that time.
That'd be pretty funny. Compare this with what I already got.
So my screen is showing like the white, like the blank screen. It's like I can't see anything, but I'm still on the screen.
Oh. Are you able to see into the shops or?
No, it's just like that weird white screen. Like I could see like player movements and stuff, but like everything
see.
is just blank.
Here, I can screenshot the shops and just send them to you.
Yeah,
And
that'd
if
be great.
you want to know what any of the armors do.
Yeah, like the inventories and stuff. That'd be
Yeah.
great. Perfect.
That one's the blacksmith.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Wolfjaw armor.
That's the rune. So no one's looking at. I will shoot.
Realizing I don't actually know where is the magic shop.
It is on the other side of the road. Is
I have a huge amount of bulk. That's not great.
you have a lot of bulk. Well, luckily, I'm gonna add the blacksmith sells spacious pouches.
pouch what we got here.
Is there a limit on how many runes we can have?
Yeah, you can have. The way it works is there's a few different kinds of runes. There's property runes and there's fundamental runes. You can have like one kind of fundamental rune at a time. Like there's striking runes, there's potency runes. You can only have one of those at a time. But you could have like both of them. You could have like a potency rune and a striking rune. And then there's property runes, which add like extra effects to the weapon. And you can have a number of those equal to your potency rune. You could have, at this point, you could have one property rune on a weapon if you have a +1 to that weapon. Did that make sense? That sounded a little confusing.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Okay. You guys look to thorn stuff, buy whatever you want. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
I'm also gonna do that. Right back.
Oh yeah, did you send a screenshot of like the inventories yet? Oh, is Gwen gone?
Yeah, Gwen's AFK.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll go mute. Or what did y'all find actually from the shops y'all went to?
I'm back.
Oh, hello. I was gonna ask if you sent the inventory screenshots.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord.
Great. I don't see it in the group chat.
Oh, I put in group 1. You're gonna be so confused.
It's okay. No, there's like 3 groups. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's the magic items.
Rubber bear wondrous figurine? Question
Yes.
mark?
I will explain that one once I get all the screen. That one's funny. The rubber
The blood
bear.
drinker blade.
Yeah, that one's a bit edgy. The wondrous figurine is a statue of a small bear on a rubber ball, like it would be in like a circus or something.
Oh,
You can activate it and it will summon a grizzly bear on a rubber ball.
no way.
Yeah.
Do I need it? No, but would it bring me joy? Yes. And it is also 350 gold.
If the bear leaves its ball, it immediately returns to its statue form.
Aw, that's actually really cute.
I will also tell you how much gold you have. Probably.
Oh, yeah. We
You
love
have
breaking the economy.
you actually don't have too much. You have 562, but I'm sure
That's
you
not
could.
bad though.
I'm sure you could ask your friends for some who have like thousands.
Oh yeah. Can I get what's the scroll of cutting insult?
A scroll of cutting insults. Spell you can learn. It is an occult spell, so there's only one who can learn. Oh no, I guess
No.
Foster can learn that. You utter an insult, they take mental damage and persistent bleed damage. A little bit.
I need it.
And then if they also become frightened.
Nice. And what is the scroll of instant parade?
Sometimes I throw some of these in here, and I'm not sure what you guys are going to do with them. Funny. You summon a bunch of illusory participants of a parade. You can hide in the illusion of the people in a parade.
I low-key wanted to. I think I'm gonna take those two.
Okay, they're too much. Let me.
Nice. Also, do the slippers of spider climbing do essentially the same as like the other boots that I have, or?
Not really. Let me see. So with boots of free running, you can move on like a vertical surface for a minute, but you have to keep moving. If you stop, you fall. Boots of spider
Okay.
climbing, you can stop and do whatever. I think it lasts longer too.
Can I trade the boots of free riding for the spider climbing ones?
Yeah.
Can I barter with the? Okay.
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Sounds good.
Let me just get 42 gold for both of the scrolls. But you get I think it's
Nice.
no, it's half to sell the boots.
Can I like try to persuade like the person to just like do a straight trade?
Yeah. I'll let you give me a diplomacy check. Are you able to roll?
No, like my screen is like a weird black screen now.
That is fine. That is
Oof.
a 4.
Can I hero point it?
Yeah, that's 4. You can definitely hero point that. As an 18, you try and convince this guy, and he's not really budging it. The spider climbing are a good bit better. It's not really needed.
Okay, yeah. Can I do like a, this is gonna be like Pokemon cards. Can I do like a 90% trade or an 80% trade?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay, so 80% of what the boots are worth, and then like cash after.
Okay.
I deal Pokemon cards in real life. I know what I'm doing.
Let me see how much. Speaking of the map, it's boo. The first thing. Give him free running.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go. Okay, you got that. You got the scrolls as well. You'll have to spend time to learn them.
Yeah.
You got that. You have
Yeah.
587 gold remaining.
Nice. Sweet.
Anything else you want to buy?
I'll equip the. Huh?
Anything else you want to buy?
No, I think I just want to equip the boots now.
Okay. Got that. How about everyone else? Everyone else still looking?
Yes, but I also had a question. Was Rune fully immune to fire damage or just crazy resistant to it?
I don't remember if you guys tested it entirely. I think you guys did fire damage to him, but I don't remember how. I'll say you know that he's a.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
There's a desiccating scepter in the shop, and it can destroy the moisture in anything it touches. It has an effect for touching a person, but it does fire damage. What happens if I try to steal all the moisture from his body if he's immune to fire damage?
Okay. I don't think there's anything about the rules. Um. I think he's
Just
immune
steal all the moisture from his body.
It just feels like a different effect to fire, you know? I think
It
might be
does,
something.
but he's immune to fire.
Yeah, so does he just turn into like dehydrated Garfield or something? Like,
Just a pile of skin. Like,
hold up.
I think y'all would make him get like a +2 to the save.
mm.
And if it succeeds, what happens?
He'll take half damage.
Okay.
I'll let it go through because you do make a good point.
Okay. I'm just like picturing like this is kind of what he ends up looking like after I steal all the water from his body.
Why does that do fire damage? You'd think that would do like typeless or something.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure. Oh well.
I guess that's just like the best way to argue for that in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the save will be tougher, but he would still take it.
Good to know. I'll probably not get that then. I was just hoping there would be some weird, goofy shit I could pull with that.
Yeah.
There probably would still be something goofy I could do with the desiccating scepter, because I don't know if that's like finite uses on that. You can do it twice per day, so I don't know if we'll need to dehydrate the absolute shit out of anything, but
Oh my god, he's so dehydrated. And he is a cat, so like
yeah. I'm just trying to think of if there's anything in here that I could use. Like, I already got a weapon and a... What was the pouch thing? A spacious pouch for... Mirai's got an armor and a spacious pouch. Vasi got a weapon because of the immunity to fire and all that. It's not something I really want to pull again. Ooh. Do I spend 145 gold on bagpipes for Vasi?
Yes.
Alright, that's all I needed.
Wait, what instruments do you have already?
Vasi's got a hurdy-gurdy. I want to say that's the only thing that I have, but
I think it is.
yeah. But the war pipes would be a +1 item bonus to performance checks while I'm playing music with the instrument. And I can do like an additional thing that I think is basically just one of the spells that I already have. The Courageous Anthem, maybe? It's a worse courageous anthem. That's crazy. I'll pass on that. Okay, I think before I take literally forever, I think I'm good as far as shopping goes.
Let me check something. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
I've
yeah,
sneezed
it
like
is kind of
fuck.
just a worse crazy anthem. Okay.
Crazy. Why would I ever get that? Aside from the fact that it's bagpipes, and bagpipes are funny.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else, I guess?
I have a list.
Okay.
So first I bought armor, potency, and quenching for my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Can I apply that or
You can. You see, you got armor potency as well.
yes?
Okay, then you would be able to get that. I'll add that right now. Got that.
Okay. And then I bought the storm hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Could I move the striking onto that?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Is striking a property rune?
Striking is a fundamental rune.
So I would be able to put a property onto it.
Yes, you would. I think technically you can't, but I'm gonna let you do it because I think it's kind of stupid that you can't.
Yeah, I guess you just wait till you get +2 or something, right?
Yeah. I think the way it works is that you can't put property runes on like specific weapons. And the Stormhammer is a specific weapon, and I think that's a bit silly. I think you should be able to stack a bunch of stuff on a cool.
Okay, I
Especially
will.
considering how hard you have to fight just for like a +1 in the
Yeah.
system.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back to look at the properties. My other question was, can I put armor potency on barding?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm back. I just went to the bathroom, y'all.
Okay,
Welcome back.
that's fine. I don't think
Yep.
you can put armor potency on Bardic. Not give me the option. Give it.
Tough. The anti-dragon barding is so funny because I believe Wolfie got grabbed by the rock the one time.
Yeah.
But the swimming one is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. For whatever reason, the item shop plugin is not letting me buy things, despite
That-
me having enough money for it.
That is strange. I can go ahead and just do it manually.
Get me an armor potency rune then.
Gotcha. 160. Not 9 of them, 1 of them. I'm assuming you want that on your explorer's clothing?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That should be all.
And with that in mind, you guys have arrived in the city. You know Rune is somewhere in the city. There's a tavern that you guys can stay at for as long as you guys need. What would you like to do?
I was gonna say, I think Mirai's probably skipped out a little bit early from the shopping and is going to use Eyes of the City. So I'm going to use diplomacy to attempt to track Rune by going around asking questions, eavesdropping, hearing if I've, heard anything about a strange catfolk or anything of that nature.
Give me diplomacy or society. 30. You go ahead, you ask around, you talk to a few people trying to get information on this cat folk that is a bit similar in look to your friend Runa. A 30, I'll say that is a critical success. You hear pretty quickly that they've seen this cat folk around. They've gone to town a few times. They've asked around a bit. They appear to be staying at the King's Keep. Like where the
shit.
king is.
That concerns me.
Yeah. I'll say with that 30, you kind of tell that a lot of people think that it's just like a diplomat of some kind who's like meeting with the king. They don't know like anything about this person. But they do notice Brune. There is like, it's not too common for a catfolk to be around here. So it does stand out a bit in their mind.
Good to know. It's very, very concerning that he's involved in politics in some form or fashion.
Yeah, very concerning.
Once Mirai has gathered enough information to know where Rune is, they're going to go back to the rest of the party. And I don't know, is the party still shopping? Are they in the tavern? Or
I think they're probably doing a bit of both.
okay. Mirai will then make an effort to try and wrap up the shopping. Let's meet up with everybody else and say we go to the tavern, find a relatively quiet corner. They'll bring everybody down and say, I asked around a little bit, trying to see if we could find our friend, let's call him. From what I've heard, he's in the castle. People seem to think he's some kind of traveling diplomat. He's had some business moving in and out there. Perhaps with the king. Whatever his purpose might be, I find it concerning.
Especially if he has business with the king himself. We definitely need to find out what's going on.
Yes, we absolutely do, but here's the problem with that. How are we going to get into a castle?
We could sneak in, or we could convince them to.
Well, my concern, sneaking is difficult. We don't have a lot of people who are especially good at that. I could lie decently well, and I think Vasi could too. But if we try to make I don't know, Rune might be watching. He might know, he might have an eye on things, so if we're too loud and too obvious, then he may just disappear.
Right. And so it probably wouldn't either be best to try to convince them, because then the guards might relay the information to him. It's like, hey, like these people were asking about you, do you know them, etc., etc. So probably wouldn't be good to really announce that we are even here.
Vasi's gonna speak up and say, well, I think I could do a decent enough job at sneaking in myself. I think Runa could as well, but there is also the fact that you, Mirais, were not with us, so there's a possibility that he doesn't know about you.
That is true.
Which,
We could take a chance on Mirais at least.
Mirais trying to shift between two characters is so tough. Mirais then will turn in and go, I'm open to trying it, but I think we should cover our bases. We might want to do both at once, if possible.
Yeah. Do we have any, like, smaller, or does anyone have, like, a companion that could possibly sneak into the castle, or, you know, a smaller form that they could take on?
Cersei summons her familiar.
I was gonna mention that.
Yes, please. We need eyes, like... What does her familiar look like?
I'm pretty sure it was just like a shadow.
Mhm.
Great. Yeah. I think a shadow is perfect.
I mean, that is extremely good for sneaking into places. Unless it's broad daylight, then that's maybe a little conspicuous, but we'll see.
Closer to the evening would be good, possibly.
Yeah.
Alright. So, once we get eyes on where Rune is, what do we propose that we all should do?
Well, I think perhaps if we can get in, we might want to do some level of scouting first, see if we can try and figure out why he's here, what he's doing, a good way to get access to him, so if we need to fight him immediately, we have the best possible way to approach him.
Right.
I don't think on the first go round, unless things go really, really poorly, that we should just try and fight him immediately. I think we need to know more about what we're dealing with, maybe where he might be going next if we somehow miss him.
Yeah, like put a tracker on him or something.
If we have anything of that sort, it could be useful, but I don't think I've got anything on him at my disposal.
Mm-hmm. Would it take a... I wonder if there's a spell that could create like a psychic tether to know like somebody's location.
There might be.
Is there like a library, like a magic library that I could do research in?
There's a normal library, there's not a magical. You could try it. I don't know if you could find anything.
Yeah, very high.
I will say, this isn't exactly what I was going to mention, but Cersei does have a scroll of locate.
Great. Okay.
That's good. If we lose him, we can just immediately figure out where he went.
Yeah, perfect.
Locate. I'll explain a bit more of how it works. It's not like you just find him anywhere he goes. For 10 minutes, you are like scanning a 500-foot radius around you.
Oh, gotcha.
So Still useful, but not quite as good.
Yeah.
And you cannot target a creature. You can target an object.
Oh.
Like
We
you
could
could target
target
something
his,
like his cloak or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Question.
I should remember to spread the locate.
Really good idea. What was the DC on the astral projection ritual again?
It was, I think it was like 28.
Oof.
Okay,
Um,
so
How like isn't it the one where it's like you will die if you like fail? Like
Yeah, that is the one where anyone who's doing it, if you critically fail, all creatures become dying. They reduce to 0 HP and begin dying, and they're doomed one. So you die quickly
holy
as well.
shit.
okay, so probably don't give that a shot.
Yeah.
Sneaking in is probably then still our best option.
Oh yeah.
Let's check the DC is no, that can't be right. That's too high. Way too. Really, it's not that. No, it is that. It's 32, which is, I don't know if you could possibly roll that.
No, if I had expertise in Arcana and then got a natural 20, then I would succeed.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So probably not worth risking the immediate death if I happen to roll below a 22, I want to say. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Me when I attempt to cast the ritual that kills you instantly for no reason.
so true.
Okay. So you consider that option. Probably not going to go with that option. What are you guys doing right now, though?
I mean, we should plan out exactly what we're gonna do for this. Like, I am curious, like, if we're gonna go with social stealth, which I'm still in favor of, but I'm very open to other ideas, what can I make up that will get me an audience, or not even an audience with the king? I don't need it, but like, I just need to get into the castle believably. Like, if the king is super like spiritually superstitious, that's like easy cred for Mirais to exploit pretty easily. I don't know, maybe he's waiting for diplomats from other countries who may be interested in like supporting his side of the war, something like that. Like, can I do like some kind of check to see if I, in my process of asking around or like eavesdropping or just being around in the past few months, like, have I heard anything that I might be able to
Yeah.
exploit to get me entrance?
I'll say diplomacy. If you're asking around, I'll say it's diplomacy.
Yeah.
32. You ask around a bit, trying to see if there's anything that could like be useful for that. You know that the war that is currently happening, people believe that it is going well, but it could be going better. It's possible that like you can tell that the king wants like a stronger force. He wants allies. He's trying to build a country here in the aftermath of the very big war that just happened. He is trying to start a new country, and allies are a good way to build a new country.
That is good to know. Okay. is there like some kind of governmental body, like some, I don't know, political entity of Tengu anywhere in the world that might be like close and relevant enough to justify like Mirais being some kind of diplomat?
I don't have anything planned, so I might do this on the spot. Give me a
Okay.
society check.
Okay.
Not stalling, but like make something real quick.
I'm not good at society. Oh boy, that's a 16.
Oh, you don't know anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you just don't know anything.
Yeah, Mirais is very, I don't know, local, technically, kind of. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's a close one.
I could pretend to be like some kind of member of a mercenary band who might be able to lend aid. That's probably not as distinctly powerful, considering it's like less long-term allies and all that, but
Maybe you could say it's like I want to be like a mercenary for the king, just solo. But you have like allies who potentially could be interested in contracting with him.
contracting, that's kind of the big thing though. It's like if he is looking for like actual active allies from like a political perspective, a mercenary band is useful for winning a war, but if the war is already going in his favor, it's not necessarily like, I think it could work, I just don't think it's as strong of an angle.
Right. Well, it's still worth trying at least. If not, I could summon an invisible crowd and we could just go in.
I mean, if we have any other ideas for like parts to play that might work, that would be helpful, but I don't know, if that's our primary angle, then it's generally like political alliances or, you know.
Right.
We could. This would probably harm the Grey Ward some, but we could pretend to be from the fort. Like a ambassador.
I mean, to be honest, I think both Mirais and Vasi really don't care about preserving that reputational relationship that much. So they would not complain about it.
Maybe we can say that we're coming on behalf of like Garth Grey Ward, because he's still a Grey Ward, but like maybe he still has some probably not as much polar influence as Helena Grey Ward, but like, you know, he's still part of their family. So like it wouldn't be like lying in a sense.
I mean, it 100% is lying, for
Yeah.
sure. But I think Helene is probably better if we're talking about political entities, because we could, if we're just straight up bullshitting, we could say like, hey, I've got like a staked land claim, but it's difficult to manage alone. If we ally, then I'll fold in with your nation. Something like that.
Right.
I think.
Well, whoever wants to do the talking can do the talking.
I mean, that's also kind of the problem where it's like Mirais theoretically isn't known by Rune, so Mirais showing up wouldn't trigger the same alarm bells that, say, like Vasi or Runa or any of the rest of us would.
Right.
We could just genuinely report on the whole history being erased stuff. But we look like conspiracy theorists. Maybe.
I mean, if the king was like super paranoid about like weird spiritual shit, then Mirais wouldn't really even have to lie that hard to get in, because Mirais is like firsthand witnessed that sort of thing, and is also like a freaky ass paranoid spirit medium who's constantly talking about like, hey, shit's gonna get fucked up if you keep messing with the natural order. So that would be an angle, but I don't know if the king would be open to that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, and maybe like if we do request an audience with the king, we can relay like this XYZ happened with Rune. And it's like I have proof because I literally am his twin. Like,
I mean, how long? Okay, do we know how long Rune's been here at this point? Like, presumably a few days.
Yeah. You asked around a bit and you found out a few days.
Okay, so Rune's been here a few days. Already is in good enough with the king to be staying in the castle. Rune's probably already got his ear to an extreme degree, and like he may be sympathetic to whatever the hell Rune's doing. So anything we could say might not like summon any alarm bells at all, because he might be like, yeah, that's what I'm after. But
We know that Rune has the express attention of the king rather than someone in bureaucracy, or is like,
I'll say from that role you are not entirely sure. You just know that Rune's, a lot of people think Rune is a diplomat coming in and out, but Rune seems to be closely tied to the king in some way.
I mean, we could straight up just send Cersei's familiar in, like, right off the bat and see what comes of that.
I like that idea, honestly. Like, get eyes first and then, like, kind of gauge what's happening and then proceed from there and, like, where our plan unfolds.
yeah, I think we should try to gather information with the familiar or Mirais, and we should learn more about Rune's cover, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
say familiar first. If we need more information, then Mirais goes in, and then we go from there.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds like a better plan than nothing.
That mind. I need to know, what abilities does your familiar have, Cersei?
I mean, you can change them.
Yeah, you can change them. I believe you can change them at the start of every day. So what would they have for right now?
Let me pick them, because I haven't been.
If anyone hears rain in the background, there's like a huge thunderstorm happening.
It underscores the dramatic tension, don't worry.
Mhm.
Also, I bought the bombarding for Wolfie.
Uh,
I dragged it over to him and made him wear it. I don't know if it's working.
yeah, that's working. So I need to heal Wolfie.
Are we still deciding like the shadows abilities or
Yeah.
okay?
I do think I might suggest something. Might want share senses.
That's probably very useful.
True.
And I'm not sure about the rest. There's a billion of them.
I have chosen flyer, manual dexterity, play dead, and share senses.
Okay. I think you guys are good to go in then. Okay.
Woo woo.
I'll say you guys approach the hill that the keep is constructed upon. You guys approach that you see these wooden walls with like carved spikes at the top of them. There's a few platforms in the interior of the wall. You can see a number of guards moving around in a very large 3-story keep going upwards in the center of that area. Was the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and fly Odysseus in there.
Sure.
Give me a stealth check.
All right.
$22. Go ahead. You move Odysseus in there. This shadowy form going forward, moving through the air because you have the flyer ability. Also, you're looking through Odysseus, so you are able to see. You move forward. Do not seem to notice you as Odysseus moves through the keep, getting a good look at it. See that central structure in the center that's like 3 stories tall. You see those guards who are surrounding them. You see quite a few of them. probably too many for you guys all to fight at once. If you guys were considering that option. You see that there are also 2 buildings in the center of the walled area. They're shorter buildings. They look just like houses. You can't really tell what's inside of them, unless you want to give me a perception check as it is.
Sure, I'll try for it.
Yep.
I don't actually know if I share stats or not. I'm going to assume I do.
You are actually slightly different. Your stealth would be 1 lower, but your perception would be 1 higher. So looking through the Odysseus' eyes, 25 will succeed. You look around a bit, and you can tell that there's 2 buildings. There's one on the left, there's one on the right. The right one is inhabited, and the left one isn't. The center building, there's a number of people inside. Probably a number of guards. You don't get a good look as to like what the interior looks like. There are windows, but you'd have to get closer.
Cersei will be relaying this information to everyone else also.
Okay.
Be that by like drawing a map with their actual body during this or what have you.
Okay.
Anyway, you said something about I would have to fly towards a window or
You
something.
have to get closer to a window. You can make another stealth check to get a good look at like inside one of the buildings. You either do like the main building, the building on the right, or the left building. Although the left building is seemingly uninhabited at this moment.
I will look at the right building for now.
Give me a stealth check.
Hero point that.
Okay. That is better. You fly up to one of these windows, trying to take a peek in. Don't see much in there. Still, see a flash of a crystal clear dagger head right for Odysseus. I'm gonna go for a strike. That will hit. I'll roll for damage. That is a lot of damage. That is 32 points of damage. Odysseus is dead.
Oof. Can Odysseus reform?
You can recreate Odysseus after like a day.
No.
Yeah. Cersei will relay that information.
Wait, did we see who killed Odysseus, or was it just like?
You saw a crystal clear dagger.
Okay.
That's definitely Rune.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we find out where Rune was within the castle?
It was the building on the right.
Should we head there?
Well, do we want to just try and like? How are we? Okay, if we could definitely just go as a group and try and corner him. How do we get into the castle without the guards trying to kill us?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I mean the silence is very concerning.
We are also
Yeah.
very unprepared. We did
Yeah.
like no preparations.
Yeah, like we know where he is, but like what do we do?
Yeah, we could throw Mirais in, hoping that Rune doesn't know about Mirais at this point, but then there's also the fact that like he just saw and killed a familiar that I'm sure I don't know if he would have recognized it implicitly, but he now knows that people are looking into him, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To be fair, he doesn't know whose familiar that is. Because I did not use it when we were fighting him.
That is true.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, Mariah's just gotta, if we want to, we might be able to, like, talk our way in as a group. If we send Mariah in, if Mariah has a decent enough bullshit, I think we can get around that, but...
We could try our best.
The issue is, even if we get in undetected, we then have to kill him and get out before guards arrive, which I think would be a tall order.
Yeah, from what you saw, there are a good few guards here. They look well armored. It would be very tough to get in there without making a ton of noise and being caught.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not even counting fighting. If you guys were to fight him, the guards would be there immediately.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, either we try and send Mariah in to get more information, or we come up with a good enough explanation and argument for why we should be allowed to go in there and try and kill him.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should wait until Rune is out of the castle.
I mean, we could, but we need someone to spy on the castle then.
Yeah, because then it's like, once he's out, he could go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But I could also just come up and be like, well, actually, it's probably not a good idea if I just went up and said, it's like, hey, I'm his twin. I need to go speak to him. I'm family.
You could get it in, probably. They might, depending on how seriously they take their security or whether or not Rune's warned the king. It might work, but then you're alone with Rune, who might want to kill you.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to try to find out more about what's going on inside the castle.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, maybe we could disguise another person.
Yeah.
To go
Does
with.
anyone have any, like, spells that could disguise people?
Vasi, it's not a spell that can disguise somebody, but Vasi does have a ring that would conceal armor and sheath weapons. Which would be like, if we're trying to do a diplomat approach, then that might be something that we could possibly do, but it's still not a great disguise.
I have a feat that lets me disguise self once per day, and then I have a ring that lets me cast invisibility, which I could hand off to somebody else.
Yeah.
Would be very useful. I mean, if we do the diplomat angle, and you disguise yourself as like a bodyguard who looks completely different from you, that might not throw up any alarm bells and might actually work.
We could try that.
If we do any sort of diplomat angle, I'm probably going to have to disguise myself anyway, because Tarsi is very distinct.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, all of us are kind of difficult to hide in, like, a predominantly human society.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So should we try to disguise Cersei then? As just like one of the guards, and like I'll tag along invisibly?
That probably works.
Yeah.
I mean, how long does the invisibility last, actually?
10 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. It should be enough, like... Yeah, that totally works.
We might
Yeah.
want to wait a bit, actually, because Rune is almost certainly on alert now that he has killed a shadow trying to sneak into his room.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We can wait until he leaves the castle, like have a couple people on the lookout, and then you two can go in, because it's way better than the diplomat angle if you just look like a guard and Runa's just invisible. So
Yeah. They won't suspect anything if you're just one of the, one of the one of the mob.
mhm.
All right, let's go with that.
I mean,
I actually
personally,
know
I
Cersei could wear guard equipment because her strength is ass.
Yeah, but if you have the disguise spell,
I'm pretty sure that is only like mundane clothing. I couldn't replicate armor with that.
oh, gotcha.
First rank. Looking at it, don't say you can't. I would let you.
Oh, I can. If I can go the opposite, if I can go armor to a dress, then I don't see why I wouldn't be able to go from cloak to armor.
Exactly.
Right.
personally I'm a bit afraid of the invisibility being not long enough, and maybe they can detect you with something. But
Yeah.
I'll leave it to the group.
Maybe just
Would Runa sufficiently be capable of pretending to be Rune if necessary?
like there's slightly different fur
They are
patterns on us.
twins.
What? Yeah, I mean we are twins, so he has a different eye color.
Yeah, but if
But
you bluff, like some random ass guard might be like, "Oh, you're just that cat folk that's been hanging around." Okay.
right. They won't know
Weaponized racism.
right, let the racism be in your favor, a little bit. I could potentially. We'll see. I mean, I did grow up with him my whole life, so I know him to a T.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well,
What's the plan?
okay, but if shit goes to shit, what do we do? I do have wait, do I have the message spell?
I think you do.
Yeah, I could just telepathically message one of y'all
Yes,
if
you do
we
have
get into shit. It's a cantrip, so we good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was gonna have both Mariah's and Vasi on lookout duty for at least at bare minimum waiting to see when he leaves. So
Right.
both of them would probably be in the area if an emergency occurred.
Yeah.
I do kind of not want to engage Rene until we have a way to make sure he can't just teleport away again. Be that if one of us figures out how to consistently disarm him of the dagger, because that seems to be related to it or whatever, but
Okay, so the range of message is 500 feet.
We're fine.
Okay.
I will say specifically with message, you can send it to anyone you know within 500 feet, but they have to have line of sight to you to message you back.
Okay, I don't think we need a message back, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I
want to
mean,
make sure that is known.
Yeah, it's mostly just relaying information out and being like, "Hey, we're fucked. Come in here and help," kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What's the plan?
We'll see if it works.
Okay.
honestly not really too sure why we're doing the disguise thing when we could just jump him.
Because we would have to fight every single guard in there. I mean,
Well, if we're waiting for him to leave,
the town has a shit ton of guards. I mean,
Literally
go
at
out,
war.
walk outside to the road and I mean, if he leaves the city, then we can probably do that. But right now,
Oh,
it's like there are so many guards in the town and in the castle. Like for now, information gathering might be useful as well. We might be able to figure out like maybe he has written something down that will give us a clue on how to deal with his whole like magic armor thing.
right.
Unsure of how useful this will be.
No idea, but I think if we try to kill him, we're going to die.
So
Okay.
what's the? So should we just chase him out, or like lure him out, or what?
We could just spend a few days preparing craft. We do have anti-fire cloak craftable now.
Hmm.
We
Just wait for
could,
him to
as
leave and then jump him as soon as he's outside of the city.
right. Like hypothetically, if he's staying there for the king for a few days, then we could bide our time instead of just jumping in recklessly.
Yeah, I mean, if we wait for him to, it's a question of whether or not he will leave the city in general, or if he's going to just bum around the city when he leaves the castle.
Yeah. Either way, we can't really predict. So let's
I
just
can't
track his
imagine
movements
he
for
would
now.
be around too long.
Hmm.
Isn't he trying to set up his own kingdom?
Is that what he was doing?
I thought the king was doing that.
Yeah, the king is doing that.
Hmm.
Rune's got inscrutable evil goals and like genocide on the brain, you know?
Yeah, well, there aren't any lizard folk here. What would they be doing?
Well, there aren't any lizard folk anymore. It's really tragic.
Yeah. In the afterlife, at least.
Rossi doesn't exist.
That's
Well,
true.
We were gone for like
My
we let him out of our sight for like a day, and somehow this entire area was like a lizard folk swamp, and now it's a kingdom.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are waiting a few days to try and get Rune out of the fort.
Yeah, and kind of like craft cloaks, I guess, for all of us.
You can go ahead and do that. It will take 1 day for a cloak because you have a formula. I'll say you don't see anything that Rune does for about 3 days. I'll say on the third day something will happen. We'll get to that in a second. But if you want to craft those cloaks, you can go ahead, Cersei. 19. That is 1 success.
Oof.
So you try and craft this cloak. First day you're not able to do it. You know, Garth Greyward said the runes were pretty easy to do. They're not. He's just pretty good at it and expected you all to be at his level, and you guys aren't quite there yet. First day you're
Actually,
not...
I will hero point the one on the second day.
Okay, go for it.
There we go.
That is a success. So first day, you're not
Excellent.
able to do it. Second day, you do manage to get it. Third day, you're even better at it. So that's 2 cloaks. That is 320 gold each. You only have 486 gold.
Presumably, whoever ends up taking them can pay for it.
Yeah.
So that is a
I will
question.
pay for my. I will pay for my own. Whoever wants the second one.
Who's got the least health and AC by comparison to anyone else?
Probably Runa.
Yeah, but I don't got the money.
Vossi will sponsor it. Like, how much
Thank
was it?
you.
It was 320.
Okay, I'll subtract that.
Yay, thank you.
Okay,
Woo.
so Robe of Fire for Cersei. And Robe of Fire for Runa.
Yeah.
Cersei. long. You guys craft that. Is there anything else any of you guys else want to do for the 3 days? You guys are kind of just doing downtime.
Vasi offers to give people magic tattoos if they want them, but he only has like 4 different recipes, and not all of them are super useful.
Okay, what were the tattoos again? I could shave some fur and you could tattoo some.
Triangular teeth, which is gives you a +1 circumstance bonus to AC against an attack, plus a little extra if it is in water or the attacker is amphibious. Whether it hits or misses, then you gain a +2 status damage to bonus with the next strike you make against the attacker before the end of your next turn.
Nice.
That's once per day, so it's not super useful. And then the other one is a Bewitching Bloom. It's like a flower tattoo, and that allows you to, once per day, give an ally a +2 to recall knowledge checks.
You know what? I'll get the flower.
Okay, that is 25 gold it will cost to get the materials. Shit, are you paying for that? Vasi can
Sure,
cover it.
yeah. I do have money, but I'm just stingy.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll give you 25 gold.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that crafting check. DC's not very high, so you'll probably succeed.
Okay.
And please hero point it. I don't want a fucked up tattoo.
I know, I'm not gonna do that to you. Okay,
That
29.
is a critical success. You're good. You're going to get that. You spend some time doing that. I will add that to.
She's like nervous.
Specifically,
It's like, I've never gotten a tattoo before. I didn't even think that would ever be a possibility because I have fur. But here we are.
It's specifically Bewitching Bloom Lilac for that one.
Yep.
And during the whole process, Vasi is like trying to talk up the concept of getting more tattoos, and it's like, you know, it's just one flower back here. I could do like a whole flower bed. I could do anything you want.
You know, I have fur, so I wouldn't be able to see it if I wanted to, nor could anyone else. I would just have the knowledge that it's there. So, like, if it has a purpose and a use for it, then I am down to get it. But
Yeah, fair enough. Oh,
yeah, and I believe I'll put it on my hand, on the back of my paw.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have a bald paw for like a couple days.
Okay. Process probably.
Yeah, there you go. So Kevin, keep tripping over each other. This is embarrassing. You go.
Process probably takes a few hours, and Vasi like continually does the thing where it's like, you know, like I could do a whole sleeve up the wrist. No, okay. All right, but I could do like some symbols of like the arcane down here. No, okay, and like it just keeps going like that.
Listen, I'm not looking to have a whole. I don't want to be covered in it because I wouldn't even be able to see it.
Well, yeah, but then you could just shave the fur where it is, and it's just
I like
on
my
your
fur.
wrist. Yeah, but
It
it's
keeps me
just...
insulated.
Yeah, but even if you shave it like a real close down, you could probably see it through there. They're just not letting it rest at all.
It's a whole back and forth the whole time. But now I have a tattoo.
Nice.
Get that tattoo. Anything else you want to do, Vasi? I'll say that takes a day.
Mostly harassing other people about tattoos. He's been on Mirais about it for ages, because Mirais already has like the eye tattoos. But Mirais is just really fucking irritated that Vasi will not let the matter rest for like 5 minutes.
Okay. You go and do that. Probably don't get any more tattoos. Runa, what would you like to do? You could learn those spells that you have scrolls for.
I need to learn those spells, so let's try that.
Okay. Are you able to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a what would this be? This would be a cultism check. DC is 18. It'll cost 6 gold to do.
Fuck.
As a natural 1,
Can I hero point it?
you can hero point it. That is
There we
better.
go.
You learn cutting insult.
Nice.
I'll say that takes it a day to do. Other one, go ahead and give me another cultism check. DC is 20.
Do, 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 do. There we go.
29. That is a success. You learn both those spells. You have one more day to do things. Is there anything else you want to do, or are you just gonna spend the next day doing whatever?
I'm gonna chill the next day.
Okay. Let me add this to your spell repertoire.
So I have a question about the spider boots.
Mhm.
So I can only walk in them, or can I run in them?
I believe you can run in them.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
Let me check. Yeah, you can run in them. You do have a 20-foot climb speed, which is not very fast. They're kind of running kind of slow.
That's okay.
Nando.
Is there a fancy place where the nobility hang out, like a hotel or something?
Not really. Mostly because there's it again is not a very it's not a very old city. Something like that probably hasn't been constructed yet. There's also not much nobility to speak of aside from the king, who mostly stays in his keep.
Okay. I think Nanda was still, if there's any tavern or watering hole, just try to get some rumors.
Okay. I believe that is diplomacy to gather information. So you can give me that. 21. You get a few rumors. Not as many as you would have hoped. You hear word that there is a pretty small manor south of the city. Existed pre-war. It was owned by a noble family. And they kind of hid out during the war in that manor. But all the people in that manor were killed. As like a group of like necromancers during the war attacked the manor, and the only one to survive was a young boy. Because you got 21, I will not give you the name of the kid. And the kid is apparently haunted by dark thoughts, and a lot of servants who work with the kid end up dead.
Ooh.
Tale about like a mysterious force that goes around killing servants who like work around this kid. But that's all you get. You spend like a few days getting that information and aren't quite able to get the full story.
Okay.
Do that. Percy.
Huh?
What would you like to do downtime?
I'm crafting.
Oh yeah, you're crafting. I did forget you did that first. The Mirage.
Scoping out the area outside the castle to find a decent place to hide out in for a little bit, and then Mirage is mostly just hanging around the area because they want to be pretty certain of exactly when Rune is going to leave.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Uh, 18. You don't get like a great hiding spot, or like you don't observe too much of like what's going on in the fort or anything like that. But I'll say pretty easily to follow. You're probably alone at this point. Late in the night on the third day, Rune leaves. He walks out the front of the fort and is heading towards town.
Okay, so yeah, the moment I see that, it's like, oh shit, and then keep a distance. Like the rest of the group is probably somewhere near me, but maybe a little bit closer to the town just because of where shit is. So it's like a very slow, like keeping an eye on Rune, kind of like sneaking through buildings if at all possible, and trying to meet up with the rest of the party.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay, so not good at that. Oh boy, I'm really not good at that. Give me 1 second. Do I have anything I can do to help you with that? No. Okay. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, we ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
That's pretty good. Natural 19.
Nice.
You move pretty stealthily throughout like the small area between the keep and the city, and then eventually reach the city and look through several of the buildings, keeping an eye on Rune. He's going through town, kinda not particularly stealthy. You eventually reach the group.
Okay, gotcha. Meet up with everybody very quickly, just like, he left the castle. This is our time to move. If we want to move, we should do it now.
All right, let's move.
All right.
You go ahead in the city center, get a good look at Rune. Moving through, I'll say everyone give me a stealth check. It is pretty late at night.
Might
Just-
hero point that.
I meant everyone but Mirai. I was going to go after your previous one.
Okay, alright. I still have to go for Vosti then.
I will hero point.
I'll hero point Vosti.
Oh,
That is worse. Natural 20 from Vossi, though.
Nice.
Unfortunately, on the whole, you guys did not roll particularly well.
Ooh.
As you guys are like following Rune throughout the city, he reaches the center of the city. It's late at night. There's like a few guards around. Let me remember some of them. And eventually he turns, looks towards all of you, looks around, goes like, "What are you guys waiting for?" We're
Do
gonna
we give
fight.
him a moment to speak, or do we just attack? Like,
I mean, if he spots us, do we just like straight up jump him or what?
Up to you guys.
So we know he sees us. He turned around. He looked at us. Is he making any immediate hostile action?
He is not.
Is he making any action, like a theoretical subtly cast spell that might teleport him out of here?
Not yet. He looks like he is awaiting your guys' move. You do see that armor on him. That sort of like shimmering orange armor that surrounded him.
I mean, Mirai looks over to Runa. What does she look like she's gonna do?
With Runa, or
With Runa, yeah, because it's Runa's brother. I mean, Mirai is
Right.
taking a lot of use in that sense.
shit. I'm gonna step forward and make myself known.
Okay.
What's up to you? Sister.
I just look at him and say, brother.
What
Here
can I
we
help you
are.
with today? Here we are.
What are you doing here?
Work. Got some good jobs I need to get done.
I didn't know that you worked for the king.
Wouldn't say work for him. I feel like he more works for me.
I just narrow my eyes and say, what are you doing? What are you... I don't understand.
I'm doing what needs to be done. I'm doing what was asked of me by my superior. I'm making alliances. I'm getting rid of threats. I'm allowing new areas to be developed. And it's gone quite well.
Who is your superior?
You know I can't answer that directly. I'm not going to give you all that information just for free.
You know I can't just leave you, right?
Oh, I know you can't. Expecting one, if not all of your friends to begin to attack me in just a moment. Waiting in the shadows as they are. Luckily for you, I've accounted for that. He nods and the guards begin to move towards you all.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative.
I got some info out of him, but not a lot.
Oh boy.
Hopefully this doesn't explode everything.
Oh my god.
Hopefully.
You know, I could have just like casted like impending doom on him, like before. Like, I just not even a word, just impending doom.
Is that a fucking 45 on initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What do you roll? I got that 20.
Holy shit!
Plus 25.
What the fuck is up with him?
Guy's nuts.
Chat, we're
He's
gonna
like
have to
so
kill this
OP.
guy.
Like, where is he getting this from? He did not have this when I like last saw him. Like,
No, this music.
We're gonna have to kill this dude. Like,
literally, he can't like can't keep doing this.
He is going to take the dagger out first things first. He's going to spin around and he's going to try and strike Vasi with it.
you bitch.
You see the dagger fly towards you, Vasi. That very high. That is a crit.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And we know that literally killed a god, so like what the fuck is this gonna do?
That is
Okay,
54 points of damage, Vasi.
Quick question before that. Actually, I had a
Yeah.
triangular teeth. If I add a +1 to my AC on reaction, does that make it not a crit by any chance?
No.
Okay,
Fuck.
so. Alright, that's fine.
You do that, you see the dagger sink into your flesh. You are bleeding immensely immediately. You are at 3 HP. See the dagger
Fuck. Do you have potions?
flies back to his hand.
Rossi has healing magic.
He is then going to turn to Cersei, Wolfie, and Nando, and he is going to cast Fireball.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
That will hit all of you, and it will burn down some of the buildings. I need all 3 of you to make reflex saving throws.
Oh shit.
That is a failure. That is a critical success, and then Wolf for Wolfie as well. That is a critical failure. So, Nando, you take 0. Cersei, you take 27. Wolfie takes double 27. So, was that 52? 54. Wolfie's at 6 HP.
Wolfie, run away!
Cersei, it's your turn.
Real quick, I would already have this up, but I need to physically click on my token for me to get the buff, so.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
Start of turn. Cersei's just going to shake her head. And regenerate.
Okay.
I can do that as a reaction, so I heal for 12.
Okay. This.
Didn't Cersei also have the fire cloak?
Cersei
Yes.
does have the fire cloak, and that reduced the damage, I believe, automatic.
Okay, perfect.
I'll check to get it. Three more actions for you, Cersei.
Right. Deciding whether or not to go after the guards first or the boss. Actually, it's probably best that you don't get to take actions. I'm going to lengthen or reach spell slow.
Fortitude saving throw. That is a success, but not a critical success. So
He is
slowed
slowed for the
one.
round.
Yep. That is your full turn because you reached spelled Vasi. You are hurt incredibly badly.
Vasi just lets out like a furious roar. They will do. They got fucked up, so they're gonna do a 3rd rank soothe on themselves. 29. And then they will start doing their Dirge of Doom to invoke that sense of fear in everyone around them.
Okay, you do that. When it is feared 1. And that is your turn. Rise.
Right. So let me take a quick look at this thing. The Robe of Fire, Mirais is going to activate that, and the ends start like igniting and kind of burning with like a singed green flame at the end of them to activate that plus 30 feet, 30-foot status bonus to speed for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will then do an esoteric lore for the exploit vulnerability on Rune, just to see if there's anything. Like, now that Mirais has actually seen Rune, what can they figure out? Can they use anything against him?
Okay. 21. I'll say you weren't able to find out too much information other than what you will already know. Rune looks a lot more powerful than he did previously. Just the way he like threw the dagger very gracefully, cast a more powerful fireball. He looks like he is leveled up, so to speak.
Damn.
Whoa. Alright, that's it for Mirais.
Yep. It is 3 of the guards' turns. They are going to begin to go up to you using its full turn. This one is nursing. That's crazy.
Yo?
Oh my god.
I don't know why that's the case, but okay, yeah. Sure, why not?
Why is this guy here? Don't fuck off. Go take care of your baby.
Right.
This one's gonna go
take
up
his
to
baby
you.
to the battlefield, like.
This one's going to take out a greatsword and slash at you, Mirais. It will not hit. Goes for that. You duck out of the way. Third one. Third one is going to walk up to you, Nanda. Going to try and go for 2 strikes. First attack will hit. Second attack will, I believe, yeah, will not hit. 14 damage to you, Nando. Reduced a little bit because you're a guardian. Slashes into your side. Guards are all moving into attack. Runa.
Okay. I am gonna cast, like, I'm gonna throw whatever the fuck I got on him. Like, Impending Doom.
Okay. As you cast Impending Doom, this guard is going to use its reactive strike to attack you. It will not hit.
Oh, I mean on Rune. Sorry.
Well, no, he's next to you, so he can hit you when you cast a spell.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But he does
that's
not
fine.
hit.
Okay. Ooh.
You duck under the sword, try to cast Impending Doom. Will saving throw on Rune. That is a success. So he is unaffected for 1 round. Second round he becomes off guard. On the third round he is frightened. He takes half damage.
Okay.
So we'll keep that in mind.
Should I roll damage now or later?
No, roll damage later.
Okay.
Nano. Oh no, you have 1 more action. All right.
Let's see. Is my Mindsmith weapon like 1 action or?
Yeah, it is a 1 action strike. It has to be within melee range.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with the melee.
Okay, go for it.
Strike.
A 19. Were you talking the guard or Rune?
Rune.
19 will not hit.
Damn. That's okay.
I will also say that you have the free action Scythe Strikes, which means if your last action was to cast a spell, you can use this as a free action, and then your next strike will deal extra damage.
Nice. Okay, perfect.
Keep that in mind, but you didn't hit, so it doesn't matter. Another guard's turn. I think they're just going to use full action to move up. Oh no, it's this guy. Oh wait, no, I got it a little confused. So it'd be this guy. This guy's going to go up to Vasi, use full turn to do so. That will be turn. Start of Varune's turn. You are actually going to see another figure come out of the shadows. It is a figure wearing elven armor. Moving forward with a curved sword is going to begin to move forward to the guards. It is at this point you guys realize there's a lot of noise of fighting happening right now. Not just where you guys are. And I'm going to roll initiative for this person. '27, they will go right after Cersei. That being said, it is Rune's turn.
Wait.
Yep.
Did Nando go?
There's a lot of sounds of fighting going on.
I think you... Yeah, I might have skipped you. Sorry.
No, they can hit that way.
Yeah, I just realized. I thought you did go. Okay, my bad. Yeah, Nando's turn.
All good. I think Nando's gonna tell Woofy to run off. So he's just gonna hide in the alley.
Okay.
then I will... Oh gosh, this is not good.
Oh my god.
I'll
What the fuck?
I'll step away from the guard. How far is...
I hope we all remember that running is also an option if shit goes to shit.
But we also really, really, really want to kill this guy.
Very true.
The fact
We
that
have a-
Cynthia's theme is what's currently playing does not bode well.
It's called storytelling.
Oh my gosh.
It's called ambiance.
I would just taunt this guard, because I assume Rune is gonna attack us anyway, so...
The card is taunted. Did you stride to move out of there, or did you step then stride?
I stepped and then I stride.
Okay, then that is your full turn. And now it's not your turn, now it's Rune's turn. He is going to take his hand out, and he is going to shoot out several bursts of fire, probably targeting as many of you as he can. Probably not many. He will attack Vasi, obviously. Then I'll get one more of you. I think he will go with Nando, seeing Nando as a bit of a threat. So I need Vasi and Nando to give me a Fortitude saving throw. Those are 2 failures. That is
That's not
38
good.
points of damage to Vasi. Vasi is down. That is 38 points of damage to Nando.
Shit.
You see Rune shoot out a burst of fire from his hand, landing next to Vasi. Giant explosion knocks Vasi down unconscious. Another one with his other hand arcs towards Nando, explodes right on him, and he is damaged quite heavily. Now his turn because he is slowed. Cersei, your turn.
So does the elven guy look friendly?
It looks like it is going after the guards.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have some semblance of a chance then.
Like, thank you, please. Like,
Let's do 3 action, 3rd level force barrage targeting Rune.
Go for it. I'll roll that.
So this is 6 bolts.
Yep.
And that's 6.
Okay. So let me count the total. 6, 8, 12, 16, 18. 18 points of damage to Rune. You go and shoot out a burst of force right at Rune. All of them hit him. He looks mostly fine. You guys have only just hit him. That is your turn. Use 3 actions to do so. It is the elven soldier going to step forward, go for a strike on this guard. Takes an elven curved blade, swings around, That is crit. Hold on, just okay. That's a crit. That is enough damage to instantly kill this guard. You see the elven soldier spins around, one quick strike, completely decapitates that guard, and is going to then continue to move forward. That is their turn, Miraz.
Rise is gonna, seeing Vossi go down, gonna do stride. And Rise has a shit ton of movement speed right now because of the cloak or the robe.
Nice.
Does that guy get to hit me because he has like his thing?
Yes, he does have reactive strike.
All right, fuck my shit up, guy. Let's do it. Mariah has good health right now. They can take it, probably.
That will not hit.
Okay, perfect. That's one action. Second action, Mariah will lean down and administer the chalice, pulling it off of a loop on their belt and forcing unconscious Vossi to drink it.
Yep.
That's for draining it. Will be 3 hit points for each level, so level 6 to 18.
Okay, Vossi is healed 18 HP, and is conscious once more. One more action.
Okay, is there literally anything I can do right now that
You can move again, probably.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I will then take another bit to move, and I'll flank Rune.
Okay. You go and do that. Guard's turn. One of them is dead. This guard is going to... They're going to try and grapple you. That's a natural 20. You are grappled.
Fuck.
They take an arm, reach around you, hold you tight, and then they're going to begin to try and drag you away.
Is there a reaction that I could do, or?
I believe they just automatically move. I might be
Fuck.
correct about that. They did get a natural 20.
Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm like
So yeah,
screaming help.
I think they're like trying to take you away from this fight.
Oh my god.
And they do succeed in partially doing so. That'll be that guy's turn. I'm the one who is nursing.
Get your kid out of here.
You have a kid.
Get out of here.
They're going to attack Vossi.
Okay.
First one will hit. Second attack will hit. Or second attack after will hit. Second attack will not hit. Third attack will not hit. It's 16 damage. Vossi's at 2 HP.
Oh my god.
Okay, I can make it to the next turn. I can heal again. We're gonna be okay.
Okay. Runa, you can use an action to use your athletics check to try and escape. Or you can use your unarmed attack to try and
Can I
escape.
do acrobatics instead to slip out?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Nice.
That will succeed. You are no longer grappled.
Alright, I'm gonna try to climb, like... Is there a building right next to me?
Yeah, there'd be a building a little far away from you, like towards either left or right.
Okay, I'll do the one on the left. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna climb on the roof.
Okay. Are you using the slippers of spider climbing?
Yes.
You do have to use an action to activate them.
Yeah, I'll use my action to activate it.
Use an action to activate it, and then you climb up. Then you can move 10 feet up. You climb up, you're towards the top of that building, but you are not at the very top of it yet.
Alright.
That'll be your turn.
Almost at the top.
Yeah. Nando, your turn. Elvin soldier walked up right behind you, does not seem to be hostile towards you.
Okay. I think that guy's supposed to be off guard from the
Yeah, he would be. I forgot
top.
about that.
Okay. Nando will electrify the storm hammer.
Okay.
Just raising it in front of him. Sparks start flying from this metallic hammer. That's one. I'll haunt Rune this time. And yeah, move up.
Okay. You do that, you're back to flanking with Rune. As your turn, it's one of the guards' turn. They are going to step here, and they're going to attack you. Actually, you have reactive strike, don't you? They did not step. You would get reactive strike for that. If you want to do an attack, you can.
No, I'm hoping Rune does something so I can reactive strike him.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna go for 2 strikes then. First one hits. Second one does not. You take 18 points of damage, Nando. Giant greatsword cleaves your back. And then it is Vasi's turn. Vasi, you are on the ground. You're at 2 HP.
Vasi, as Shoot Open wakes up absolutely furious, is gonna start chanting a hymn and healing themselves with another third rank soothe.
Gotcha, go for it.
Please give me something good. That's fine. Okay.
29 points of healing to you. You do cast that spell. Yeah, attack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it. Hit me.
That does not hit.
Okay, perfect. And then rolling out of the way of that strike, Vasi pulls out the new blade that they bought and tries to slash across the chest of this guard from their position.
Okay. I believe you do get a penalty to this if you do not stand up.
Yeah, it's a -2. It's already in there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have hit even without the -2.
Yeah, okay. I can't exactly. I might be able to hero point that, but I want to save a hero point in case I'm in a.
Yeah. So 2 actions to do that. 1 action to strike. That is your turn. Rune's turn. He is going to try and cast a spell, so you do get attack of opportunity, Nando.
Okay. One moment. Oh, I should just strike him, right?
Yeah, you should just roll an attack.
One.
That will not hit.
Can I?
Your point?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, go for it.
Come on.
That will just barely not hit. You see, you go for a big strike on Rune. You feel like you could just barely hit true, and he barely dodges out of the way, not dealing any damage. He is then going to cast Wall of Fire.
Oof.
I'm able to, not in that direction. is going to cast it right here, blocking off Vasi.
Oh, you bitch.
And that'll be his turn. Cersei, your go.
I am
Actually-
going to. What was that?
I actually have to see if the wildfire does damage to Vasi at the start.
You believe it
Um,
does.
No, it's only if you are in its area. It is blocking you out.
Okay, good.
Cersei,
I'm going to strike him with lightning.
go for it. Reflex saving throw. He succeeds. 5 damage. 12 damage to him. You chuck a bolt of lightning at him, arcs through his body. He's mostly fine. One more action from you.
Going to. Move down here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn. Elven guy is going to go up. Go for another strike. That will crit. That will instantly kill this guard.
Ooh.
This guy's crazy.
No, literally, this guy is crazy.
And then go to this guy and attack. This guy is like effectively dancing with the curved sword, going from guy to guy, decapitating them as they do. That'll be your turn, Rise.
Rise is going to reach into the bag and pull out lethargy poison that they have and apply that to their striking rapier.
Yep.
And they will make an attack against Rune.
Go for it. That will definitely not hit. You go for a strike. Rune is pretty quick on his feet, moves out of the way. You almost hit Mando as you do so. You have, I guess it would be 1 to take the poison out, 1 to coat it, and then 1 to strike.
Ooh. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's your turn. This guy is going to try and fight Elven guy. That will not hit. That will not hit, I think. That will hit. All 3 attacks miss. 3 quick strikes. One of them sort of like slides off the armor. The other 2 just miss completely. This guy is going to attack Vasi. That 24. Does 24 hit? 24 does hit.
Wait. Wait, that's on Vasi. Never mind. Vasi will regardless still use the triangular teeth reaction just so they could get more damage when they try and fuck this guy up later.
Okay, gotcha. That's 21 points of damage.
Ouch.
They're going to then twist the blade as you were on the ground, Vasi. That's a natural 1. Third action, they're going to try and kick Vasi into the wallfire.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
What the heck?
That knocks you back 10 feet, so you're not in the wallfire.
Thank goodness.
But you do still take damage as you pass through it.
Oh.
That kind of worked against the whole plan, which is kind of funny. Vasi, you take 13 points of damage and are down.
I think that's dying 2 for Vasi.
I'll set that up in a second. Runa, your turn. You are just about on the roof. You could use another action to get on top of it entirely.
Okay. Am I able to reach the top of the roof?
Yeah, with 1 action, you get on top.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then Has it been 3 turns already?
It has been. This is. That's on the first round. Second round, I forgot he would be off guard. Which I don't think would have changed anything because it was not particularly close to anyone. Hit him.
Okay.
So it'd be the second round where he's frightened.
Yeah. It says this is round 3.
Yeah, but you cast on the first round.
Oh, okay. So the next round it would deal damage, right?
Yes.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to cast a telekinetic projectile.
Go for it.
That's a Rune.
$26 will not hit.
Fuck.
Rune sees you go for that attack. He points you up on the roof, dodges out of the way, hits the ground next to him. That is your turn because you moved and then telekinetic projectile. Nando, your turn.
Okay. I think Rene's off guard, right? So I could apply Proud Nail. Alright.
That will definitely hit. It'll hit. Roll for damage. 21 points of damage. You slam into him with the hammer. Arcs of electricity come off the hammer as you do so. As one action.
Okay. Okay, second one is not Proud now. Nope.
I'll definitely not hit.
Continue to taunt.
Okay. On Rune. Beacon of who? It is his turn. Let's see what he. Okay. He is going to cast a spell around him. 10-foot cylinder that gets everyone, including Vasi. I'm gonna need reflex saving throws from everyone. Vasi, you automatically fail.
Vasi's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, Vasi is
Oh
going
my
to
god.
take this damage automatically and go to dying 3.
Can I reactive strike?
Yeah, you can reactive strike. If you go to crit on this, it cancels the spell.
Okay. Let's hope. I had to roll like really, really high.
Yeah, you gotta get nat 20.
Oh. Well, let's
Maybe
see.
a 19, we'll see. That is not a crit. It does hit. No, it doesn't hit, actually, sorry. Got your hopes up a little bit. Yeah, it does not hit. You go for a strike, he's anticipating it, moves out of the way as he does so. A giant column of flame rises around you all. Reflex 7 throw from you. That is a failure from a rise and a failure from me.
What's this?
Oh shit.
Is going to roll damage. That is 40 points of damage to you, Nando. You're down. Rise, you are close to down.
Is that 35 after resistance? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
And Vasi, you are 1 away from dying.
Oh my god.
So it gets to your turn, and no one's healed you. Do you have any hero points? You have 1 hero point.
Vasi has
So you
a
could
hero
save
point.
this. Okay.
Oh my god.
And that is Rune's other action. Rune is going to walk towards Vasi. And that's his turn.
You fucking
What the
bitch.
fuck?
Cersei, your turn.
What can I do? Well, drain bonded item to refresh Force Barrage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to blast him again.
Go for it. Okay. That is 21 points of damage. 21 points of damage. You shoot out more bursts of force, hitting him as much as they can. He is beginning to look bloodied. That is your turn. Elf's turn. Going for a strike. That will crit. That will instant kill this guard.
Oh.
Quick, another decapitation. They move from guard to guard to guard, killing them all as much as they can. They don't want to walk through that wall of fire, so they're going to go for Rune. But they will have to use 2 actions to get there. They will here, so they're flanking with you, Miraz. Speaking of Miraz, it's your turn.
Okay, Miraz will drink an elixir of life first off. I will apply that healing. So that puts me up to 31.
Gotcha.
Or 32 or 33, I don't know. I'm bad at math right now. Miraz is then going to do a battle medicine check on Vasi.
Go for it.
Oh, God.
That is double healing. I believe it's 48.
Yeah, let me just verify. Yeah, 48. Or yes, 48.
Gonna roll that. Once you
21.
21 points of healing, Vasi is conscious once more,
Oh, thank goodness.
but he's wounded pretty badly.
Does treat wounds reduce wounded condition?
It completely clears it on a
I don't
crit.
know. I don't know if. Oh wait, you might be right on crit.
Critical success, the target loses the wounded condition, it says.
Okay, that's really good
Oh.
because that was looking real dicey for Vasi. So I believe it's 2 actions for battle medicine, 1 action for healing that you did. Vasi, your turn.
Is battle medicine 2? Am I a fool?
I
Let me check.
Battle medicine is 1. You get an extra action. I'm wrong.
Perfect. Stab the bitch.
Go for it.
Fuck.
That will not hit.
Oh,
You do all that. You go for another strike. Rune moves out of the way. He's bobbing and weaving as much as he can. That is your turn then, Vasi. You are conscious. You are prone. There's a wall of fire next to you. And a person who's racist and wants to kill you.
That's so fucked up. It's fucked up.
oh my god.
Vasi has so little goddamn health. Okay, I have a kind of a weird question.
Mhm.
I have the Excise Lexicon spell, which means I can remove somebody's knowledge of a word.
Yeah.
If I were to remove somebody's knowledge of a word like weapon, can they still use a weapon? Like,
does the word just not exist in their brain, or do they lose perception and understanding of what the word is, like, referring to?
I think they would just not know what a weapon is. They would still be able to use weapons, but they wouldn't know what like to call it.
Okay. All right. All right. Fuck it. Last third rank spell. I will use another soothe on myself. I'm not rolling low on these healings for that, but okay. That is at least something. Fuck it. Go ahead and try and stab him just in case.
Go for it. We're still on the ground.
Does being on the ground fuck with reflex saves?
I believe it does.
Okay, take the last action to stand up.
Okay. Stand up. Easy enough to do. As your turn, he does not have reactive strike. He would use that if he could. Is this guard's turn. They're going to drop their sword, take out a crossbow. They are concealed technically because there's a wall of fire in the way. They succeed unconcealed. Yeah.
See, that's severe cop energy. Like this specific guard. I don't like him.
They are cops.
It's fucked up.
You take 23 points of damage. It hits you with a 32. Barely doesn't crit. Rolled very well.
God damn.
Strikes Vasi with the arrow. Hits you right in the back.
No way.
Vasi's still alive.
That is
for
its
now.
full turn.
They can't just like take a break. Like
Runa, impending doom. You deal half of the damage you would do from that to Rune. Don't roll for that.
alrighty. Where is the thing? Let's see.
$24 damage half, so 12 damage to Rune. You see that vision come true. Rune like grabs side of his head and takes that damage. You have 3 more actions.
2 more actions. Can I cast just another spell?
That was something you already did coming true, so yeah, you have all your...
Yeah, you got 3 actions. You can't cast a spell.
Nice. I'll do telekinetic projectile.
I will say, I will remind everyone that Nando is down because I forgot to add that. I don't know if
Oh, fuck.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I completely forgot about that.
Yes, that
All
is
good, guys.
important.
So sorry.
Sorry, I had another dying character to freak me out. Oh my god.
There is a lot happening. I don't blame you. Has that changed your plan, Runa?
Yeah, like what dying level is he at?
He's at 1. He just went down for the first time.
I'm like, can I battle medicine? Like, I'm not within range, but can I get down in battle medicine?
You could jump towards him. For one
Okay, I'm gonna
action,
jump
but
towards him.
You might take falling damage.
But I have cat fall.
Oh, you do have cat fall, so you'll take less falling damage. You take half the falling damage, which would be 15 damage halved. So that's 8 halved again because of land on your feet. That is 4 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna jump towards him. And I'm gonna do battle medicine.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
25 will succeed. Actually, will critically succeed. Give me 48.
Nice.
And there's also the
48.
wounded condition for Mando as well.
Nice. 48.
19 points of healing to you, Nando. You're bandaged up really quickly. And you are good for now. 1 action to jump down. 1 action battle mess, and you have 1 more.
Can I try to like go back to like the house? or whatever
Uh,
to try to climb it.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't think you can climb it. Also, you can get 5 feet up. You can start climbing at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that. As your turn, Nando. You are conscious. You are on the ground.
And up.
Yep, stand up.
Gosh. Yeah, I guess. Just tried.
Okay. Keep flanking.
I forgot if I taunted Rune or not. Maybe
Oh, do you have
not.
any potions so that you could maybe like get up to like a decent amount of health before he like tries something?
He's gonna fireball himself.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
fireball. So I don't. I'm just gonna try to hit him,
Okay.
I think. Because I'm not sure if I would survive anyway.
Okay. I believe you did taunt him last turn.
And did he attack someone else?
He would have, but you get flanking him. I believe you attacked someone.
It's for Proud now.
Yeah, that's right. I think he did attack someone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll... sorry. Maybe I'll just drink the potion. Nando's instinct would be to hit him.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
we'll see if that bites me in the ass.
It does not hit you, or it does not hit him. You go for a strike. He again moves just out of the way. It's his turn. He is going to first action try and stab Bossy.
You're a petty bitch. Not you, the Rune, but
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That will hit.
fuck.
I can intercept.
And intercept. I will let you know,
How
Nando.
much health do you have?
I will let you know, Nando. You will get a good read of this dagger. Given your Nephilim heritage, if you got hit by this dagger, it would be very bad for you.
Oh.
You can go for it, but there's no guarantee of certain things after that.
Okay. Good luck, Fossey.
Oh my god.
That's what I figured.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Good luck now. I tried.
So, Vasi, you take 27 points of damage. You're unconscious. You are only a dying one, though, because you got rid of that wounded thing, which is very good because he's going to cast Fireball on himself.
Oh my god.
And if you did not heal those wounded conditions, Vasi would be dead.
I will try
Yes,
to
you-
reactive strike.
Yes, so does the Elven Guard.
Come on.
That does not hit. But it does hit for the Elven Guard, but does not crit.
Damn.
33 points of damage from the Elven Guard, slashing Rune across the chest. Rune's not going to do that. Rune's still going to go for the fireball. That hits Bossy, Miraz, and Nando. I need you all to give me reflex saving throws, as well as the Elven Guard.
Oh.
Critical success from you, Nando. Failure from you, Miraz. Success from the guard. So, 27 damage to you, Miraz. Half that to the Elven Guard. And that is Rune's turn. Cersei.
I am going to. What's the range on that again? 30 feet. Come on, let me. Get there. You're still barely out of range. See, I want to just loose time 0 and make all of you go apeshit for a round, but well, you're already right there, and that's only mobility. You know what? I am going to command Renee to drop what he's holding.
Okay. You try that. Will saving throw. He critically succeeds that. Natural 19. You try and force Rune to drop the dagger. Dagger that is incredibly powerful. He does not do so. He resists your spell. And that, I believe, is your turn. You moved, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. It is Elven Guard's turn. Reattacks on Rune. I rolled really terrible for them. That is one hit. Other ones were real close, but didn't quite get it. 37 points of damage to Rune. Another strike across the chest. Rune is looking hurt at this point. Rise.
Okay, okay, this is probably not going to work, so I can't really do that. I'm going to I'll take a little sip from the chalice. That'll give me 5 temp HP. It's something at least. Put that in. And then I will. I'll make a strike. Try and hit Rune. Jesus Christ! Why can I not roll anything but a 16?
Yeah, you rolled a 2 on the dice. Okay. That is 2 actions. One more.
I will use Root to Life as Miraz is moving around and kind of scrape an arcane symbol in the dirt beneath them, and the nearby plant life around it kind of drains, and Vossi is no longer dying, but is still unconscious.
Okay. Vossi, you are stabilized. That is your turn. This guard's turn. Who is then going to try and shoot, I'll say, one shot at the guard, the Elven Guard, one shot at Miraz, I'll see another shot in. Actually, they can only do one of those shots, which was on the guard. Because they had to reload on the second action. And the second attack they did is a miss. Critical miss.
Woo.
First one does not hit, so
Ooh.
they don't do anything. Bruno, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast telekinetic projectile.
Go for
Or
it.
I'm gonna climb first, all the way up to the roof. And then I'm gonna do telekinetic projectile.
$25 on Rune will not hit.
Damn.
Go for that. Rune is very, very quick on his feet. He seems more agile than the last time you guys fought him. That is your turn. Nando, your turn.
Yay. Just keep. Yeah, I'll just hit him.
Natural one. Unfortunate. You go for that. You're very distracted now. There's a lot happening. You're very, very badly hurt, and you are not able to hit him. You have 2 more actions.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab disarm Rune.
Okay, go for it. I believe that is an X check.
Does it take attack penalty?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Okay, just subtract it from that.
Well, I don't have to. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
You
Nice.
go in with that strike. Miss complete with the hammer. Use your other hand. Take his dagger and disarm him completely.
Chuck it to me.
Yeah.
Nando, chuck it to me. I have a bag of holding. I will run the fuck away with it.
Let me look up disarm real quick.
It says it drops to the ground.
Oh.
I think you can just one action interact to throw it, right?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. Can I assist to like use my telekinetic abilities to help guide it to?
I will let you do that as a reaction.
Nice.
Yeah, you grab the dagger, throw it to Cersei. Telekinetic hand reaches out. Cersei, you now have it in your hand. You were able to use it on your turn, possibly sheath it or whatever. That being said, as the end of your turn, Nando, Brunette is going to see the dagger fly out of his grip. He is going to, seeing that Cersei has it, he is going to use a teleportation spell to try and get next to Cersei, not the Cersei. Reactive strike from the Elven Guard. That is a very low roll and will not hit. Nando, do you want to do reactive strike?
Of course.
Go for it.
Come on.
Come on.
Nope.
That will not hit. He teleports right behind Cersei.
Oh shit.
And he can't strike with the dagger, which is what he would do if he had it. That he's going to try and wrestle it from your grip.
Oh shit.
So it's an athletics check. That would be against your reflex saving throw. He's effectively doing a disarm attack. That's a 35. That is going to critically succeed. reaches out, takes the dagger back, and is ready to attack next
Well,
turn.
it would drop to the ground, and presumably, since he cast a spell, he only has one action, so he can't pick it up.
At a point,
Uh,
sure, it drops to the ground.
Oh,
uh,
Cersei, your turn.
Pick up the dagger first things first. And I'm gone.
Okay, you're using 3 actions
I'm
to run away?
invisible.
Oh, you're using invisibility. Okay. He still would know what space you occupy. It'll be harder to hit you. But, like, you go down, you reach, pick up the dagger, 2 actions for invisibility. I believe it's 2 actions. I'll check to make sure. Yeah, 2 actions. Cast invisibility. He knows you're there. It'll be harder to hit you. It's your turn. Living Guard is going to use full turn, moving over here. Rise, your turn.
okay. I'm assuming it hasn't been a minute since I used the robe for increased speed, right?
It has not been a minute. You still
Okay,
have anything?
thanks. Okay, thank God.
Wouldn't
One
the Elven
action.
Guard have, like, an extra action after it moves?
No, it's just pretty quick.
Used an action to get over there with the extra 30 feet of movement from the cloak or the robe. Why do I keep saying cloak? Shit. I can battle medicine. Can I battle medicine myself?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, so 1 action to battle medicine myself, just because I'm still so fucked up.
Natural 1. You're going to
Aw,
take
fuck.
2d8 damage.
Oh,
Hero
shit.
point. Fuck
Okay,
it.
yeah,
hero
hero
point.
point that one. You could have died from that. You're 11.
I mean, I
HP.
could,
That is a
Ugh.
success. So 2d8.
Thank you.
I could still die because I don't have a hero point anymore, but
Yeah,
At least you live to see
wait,
another
was it-
round.
It's 2d8. Sorry.
yeah, 2d8.
My bad.
That's a lot
Okay,
better than a
that's-
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do that. Moved, healed. You have 1 more action.
Yeah. Strike with the rapier. Oh my god.
You are not
Oh
rolling
my
off.
god.
That is a 4 for an 18, and that's your turn. This guard's turn. I guess the guard is going to shoot mid 3 times. None of those hit. All of them like bounce off your armor, Nando. You are fine. Runa, it is your turn.
You know what? I just want to make sure this guard isn't a threat anymore, so I'm gonna hit the guard with telekinetic projectile.
Go for it. Natural 1.
Ah.
That is unfortunate.
Do I have any hero points left?
You have 1 more.
You know what? I'll save that for another one.
Okay. You have 1 more action.
Am I... I'll raise... Shield.
Gotcha. Do that. Nando, it is your turn.
Hey. Wait, I don't. Yeah, I'm at 25 feet. Okay. Sorry.
Fine. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna drink my potion.
Go for it.
Uh,
19 points of healing for you. That's one action. You got 2 more.
I will. Yeah, I'll just move up
Okay.
to Rune.
It'll be your full turn to move 30 feet in that direction. Vasi is stable. Rune's turn. So, so technically, the dagger is a weapon he can call back as an action. I'm going to make him do an athletics check to try and get it from Cersei's grip. Technically, I don't think that's how it works, but I will do that. Okay. He does succeed. He gets the dagger back. 2 actions. He is going to then try and cast teleport away from here. Nando, you get a reactive strike. The guard gets a reactive strike as well. Either of you need a crit. The guard hits.
Come on, big money.
That's a natural one.
The opposite.
Yeah. You get the opposite of a crit. 36 points of damage to Rune. He's going to use a 5th rank teleport. Teleport up to a mile away.
Oh my god.
And he is gone.
Oh my god, no. A mile? Are you kidding?
You see, he takes the dagger back in his hand, slashes the ground, teleports into it.
Oh, hell no.
So bad.
And we're not out of combat.
Oh,
There's
yeah, yeah.
technically a
We
guard
gotta
here.
stay alive.
Let's go and finish that off real quick. It's the guard's turn. They're going to take out a bow. They're going to strike. Yeah, that's 2 crits. Yeah, the guard is pelted with arrows and skill. The elven guard then immediately leaves and is going to begin to hunt other guards down.
Oh.
There is still the sound of fighting all around you. And I'll see
Oh,
at this
shit.
point, you see that there are maybe 3 or 4 other elven guards in the city down the streets that are also cutting down guards. That they're cutting down soldiers of the city.
Oh, shit.
And
Are
that
the
is
elves
where we're going to
attacking
end
the
this session.
city? Whoa, fuck.
Slippery bastard.
Dice
We were
hated
so
that
close.
combat.
Yeah, you guys got really close to it.
We just need to get his dagger away from him.
Well, apparently he can just summon it back to himself, so.
I mean, we gotta kill his bitch ass, but like,
He's like ridiculously strong.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
All that being said-
Holy shit. If
We'll
we
pick
don't
that
level up, I mean, like,
Oh yeah, you guys level up from this.
yay!
Hooray.
Okay, I will post that when I can, and we'll get to that next session.
All right.
Damn. All right.
This was a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yes.
happening.
So tense.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, a lot of y'all almost died, like, multiple times.
Vasi
Like,
was very, very close.
Vasi spent the entire goddamn thing in the fucking ER, and Mirai spent it like either desperately trying to keep Vasi from dying or like whiffing every single attack roll.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out what happens next session.
Yep. See you
Okay.
next
See you guys
session.
then.
Goodbye.